Okay. Have games up. Everything's good. I think everything's working properly. My mic is on, which is
Start streaming. I have started streaming.
I have started streaming also. I just burped a little bit. I hate
Oh,
burping.
great opening.
I
Hi, stream.
uh,
That was a opening brought to you courtesy of Kyomabai.
brought to you courtesy of. Yes, that is what commercials sound like.
Due to her embarrassment at having burped, she is attempting to cover it up by
No, I'm not
making fun
embarrassed
of
about
me.
burping. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I hate the feeling of it. I'm also annoyed that it's happening now because I ate like 2 hours ago.
Funny.
Not funny. Very stupid.
All right. Hunting for that Mareep or
Magnemite.
Magnemite shiny still.
I'm hunting for cave shiny because I forgot about the cave.
Hmm.
Remember that you have bicycle
Oh, to like up the encounter ratio?
to move
The
faster.
encounter rate. Well, I
I don't
mean,
know
I'm
if
just
you
in the grass.
actually encounter Pokemon any more often with the bike. Like, if it actually increases the likelihood of finding Pokemon, but obviously you find them more because it's faster than.
Hmm.
My poor thumb doesn't get a break. I was doing this when I was streaming yesterday, streaming my other series as well. Just running back and forth to get like shaky grass, because you know how you get shaky grass, like fight like Automo and
Uh-huh.
stuff, and it can train really quickly. So my poor thumb is like already like feeling the next day's soreness.
Oof.
It cries.
Yeah, I've got Pokey Clicker running in the background.
What the heck, bro?
Yeah. Funny enough, Pokey Clicker's not like clicking, but it's cool.
No, it's not a
Cool.
clicker. Well, I mean, I guess it's like every other clicker game. They become
Initially,
automatic,
you
not
click.
clicker
Yeah.
games anymore.
Yeah, but this one becomes automatic like so fast.
Well, that's the
Like once
point.
you get like
It's not
three
meant to.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a shiny Dunsparce. I feel like that'd be so cute. Hey, Game Freak, Dunsparce better get something special in the new games.
Nope.
It's the only Johto Pokemon left with nothing special. It better get something. I want to see an evolution for Dunsparce. Girafarig got an
No.
evolution before Dunsparce.
Pretty funny, honestly. Not gonna
Stantler
lie.
got an evolution before Dunsparce.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping this game isn't as rude to me as Pokemon White has been or was yesterday, I
Oh.
guess.
Yeah, so um hmm, can't talk about that.
No,
Contains identifying information.
I see, I see.
Hmm.
I mean, not that people really care about that, but I get you.
Well, I do.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't care if someone knows I'm in Florida, but like that's the max of what I'm willing to let them know. Where in Florida? No. Where like what where I frequent? No.
Well, where you frequent makes sense, but like, even the city isn't really that much of it, unless it's, tiniest
I would
town
still
with
prefer
population
not.
of
Yeah.
10. Although, if
Yeah,
you
but
live in
even
a
if I
small
was in a
area
big
that no
city,
one else lives in, people are just like, oh, I've never heard of that place before, and then that's the end of the conversation.
yeah, but irrespective, I'm more on the lines of like it's not their business.
No, yeah, I get that, I get
They
that.
don't,
I mean,
yeah.
bro, you share what you want to share, whatever you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Technically, nothing of your life is their business, but at the same
Yeah.
time, sharing can be fun.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
PokeClicker really makes me feel like how low shiny odds are in the normal games and such.
I doubt it
Because
does because it's automatic.
No, it still gives me an idea though, because I'll sit there and have it running, and it'll be, and it's literally like encountering a Pokemon per second.
Yeah,
And like even that quickly, maybe once an hour or two, it'll encounter a shiny. And I'm just
that's
like,
actually
wow,
stupid. That's actually stupid fast. Considering people that do,
3,600. Well, it's essentially 3,600 rolls. So with,
yeah,
one
that's
hour
pretty
is
quick.
lucky. With 2 hours, it's about
What generation is
realistic.
Clicker? What are the shiny odds? Is it 1 in 4,000
Oh,
or 1 in 8,000?
it's 1 in 8,000, and it goes all generations.
Is
You
it one
start
in
in
eight? That I don't.
Kanto.
I highly doubt it's 1 in 8,000
Okay,
if they code
well,
all
wait,
generations.
wait, wait. So the way it works is they have each generation, but you have to progress through them. Okay, you don't have to, but you decide how, like, the initial way they had it was you had to do this, but they changed it so it's optional, but I still have it enabled where you have to find all the Pokemon in a region before you can go to the next one.
I see.
So what they do is currently I'm in Kanto, and each route from the first route will have a 1 in 8,000 chance, and it will progressively get down to a 1 in 4,000 chance at the highest route, the highest
Weird.
difficulty route. So it's not
Why
exactly
wouldn't they
one
just
in
do
eight
it one
thousand.
in 8,000 for all the games that had 1 in 8,000, and then 1 in 4,000 for all the games that had 1 in 4,000?
I don't know. Also,
Like,
you can get a shiny charm before like getting all the Pokemon. So
then
currently
what's
I
the
have a
point
shiny
of
charm,
getting all the
which
Pokemon?
ups the rate by 1.5. So yeah, an hour is about realistic considering I'm on like a high difficulty route and I
Dumb.
have the shiny charm. So,
And that's not real shiny odds at all.
well, okay, regardless, it still gives me a feel for it, is
Sure,
the
sure,
idea.
sure, sure.
Yeah, yeah, you say sure, sure,
Just
sure.
like when what's his face, Mark Zuckerberg did the when I think he didn't introduce the metaverse, but that one like thing he did with this, I don't remember who the lady was, but they it was where like you could put yourself with like a VR headset, you could put yourself anywhere in the world, and decided to put themselves, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but they put themselves in Puerto Rico when Puerto Rico was suffering through like insane floods and storms, and they were like, wow, it really makes you feel like you're actually here. That's what I feel like when I hear you talking about that.
Oh Lord.
As an actual shiny hunter, no thank you.
Oh, I'm not saying I would ever like I'm just getting a feel like I have a minor idea of how it is and it makes me never want to do that.
Which I find interesting.
Like my
Because
thing
you
is I
spend
like a
a butt
challenge.
amount of time on idle games that don't give you anything ever. They
It's
just give
not
you bigger numbers.
well, yes, but the thing is like when it comes to me doing challenges and stuff, I
Mm-hmm.
like I love Dark Souls. I love Elden Ring. Like I love the difficulty. I love having to like essentially be like, oh, 1 or 2 hits from a boss just ends your life. Like
I enjoy
that
that
I
too in
find
games that
really
are fun.
fun. But my thing is, oh, okay, I know why you put that in there. Yes, I will agree on games that are fun. Games where that's the point. Games where the
Well, no,
point is
no,
that the
I say games
bosses are
that are fun
difficult.
as in like games that I already enjoy as a standard. But play them a lot, so like making them more difficult could be a fun
Empress
thing
of
for
Light
me.
during the day.
See, I found that fun.
I don't know.
I
From
hate the
what I've
Moon Lord.
okay, that's more of an game
No, no,
issue,
no, I'm not talking
which
about that Moon Lord. I'm talking about the first Moon Lord. Played the rich normal game. I
yes.
hate it. I hate it more than the Empress of Light. The Empress of Light, while I dislike the fact that in order to get in order to get the best summoner weapon, you have to defeat her during the day where every move of hers is a one-hit KO. I feel like that's kind of really jerky and gatekeepy, considering the summoner build is already like in the base game not the most developed of builds. Like it's a lot of fun, I love it, don't get me wrong. But like a lot of the stuff is really difficult to get, whereas all the other builds, it's like, oh, I can't get this item from them. It's okay, there's this other item that replaces it. that can still be really good, you know. For Summoner, you don't really get that. There's not a lot of summoning items in terms of actual summons, or minions, I guess. So, like, not doing the Empress of Light thing during the day, you basically become a detriment to your teammates. It's so dumb. I got a shiny!
Nice. What shiny?
A Teddy Ursa, another normal
Oh.
type.
Well, maybe it's different when it evolves.
No, it's not!
Well, the game could have modified its typing.
I know it didn't. I've had a Teddy Ursa in this game before, and I've had an Ursaring.
Mm-mm.
I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for what I have.
You reminding yourself doesn't make it
It
seem like you're
licked me
actually.
and paralyzed me. This Teddy Ursa is not grateful.
That's funny. Um,
I've been paralyzed 3 turns out of 4. Go, Bulbasaur. Stop! Sleep powder! Oh my god, I can't hit it because it's. I only have 3 balls left, so I have to actually hit this the Vine Whip.
you should
Kill.
check how many balls I have before I actually run into a shiny. Okay, I have 15. I was gonna say, running into a shiny and then having no balls would be pretty sad. But par for the course with
High
things I've
moment.
done. Huh?
Nothing. Oh, I forgot to put my chat up. For some reason, I don't know if it's like something I did and I goofed it like a silly, or it's an OBS thing. But my live chat isn't popping up. I literally get a little pop-out one from YouTube.
No idea.
I'm sure it's something I did. There's a space-time distortion and I'm missing it because I'm an idiot.
Bruh. How could you be such an idiot?
I don't know. I thought I was at least a little competent.
Mm-hmm. No comment.
You know what? I didn't
Hmm.
ask.
Didn't ask. Don't care. L plus ratio.
What the heck? It's just okay. The Alpha Flareon's like, wah.
So how goes the hunting in Pokemon Legends?
I got the Porygon the other day. That's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah. But that
All
Porygon,
right.
massive. I just need 2 more Porygon.
So what is it? You needed 2 more Porygon to complete the Porygon line. Then you need
Yes.
some EVs,
I need 8 Eevee.
and then what else?
And then after that, I need the Magnemite. 3 Magnemite. And then I need
Mm-hmm.
2 Bastiodon and 2 Rampardos. I mean, 2 Cranidos.
Mm.
So I'm almost there.
Yep.
And name it Teddy Ursa Onion because it's. Wait, why wouldn't I name it Gummy? I'm such an idiot. I'm naming it Gummy.
Mm.
But with an I.
Now you're just reminding me of that stupid Gummy Bear song and that with the crappy animation.
I was thinking about the gummies from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which are spelled with an I.
I liked Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Well, they're great games. I only played one, and I can't even tell you which one it is that I played.
Hmm.
I just know it wasn't the first one, and it's not Explorers of Sky.
Mm-hmm.
If this Teddy Ursa's plus attack, I'm replacing one of my weenies.
Mm.
It's timid. It's minus attack again. I hate everything.
That's hilarious.
I hate. Never gonna have anything good. Okay, go back to hunting here. Back in Sprout Tower. Back to hunting and Sprout Tower. Oh right, you don't have to hold the B button in this game to run. Let's go. Why did no other game do this?
I don't know.
Like, why was this game like so smart and cool and like your Pokemon follow you and like you just press the B button or you don't press the B button, you could just click on the little thing and you're always permanently running. You could select more than one item at a key item at a time, so like you could have your bike on Y and then another little button to use something. I mean, the later games I guess did the Y part where you could register. I think it's up to 4 items. So that's cool, but your Pokemon don't follow you and there's no auto running. I guess the new games have auto running because you don't get running shoes anymore. You just run. Give me a Chatot. Chatot, Pidgey, Starly. I'll take any of the three. I'll take a Bidoof because at least it turns into a water type. But I mean, I don't really want it because I'm gonna get many water types from fishing once I get the Gyarados.
If I don't get either of them
I got the
shiny
Bidoof.
by... You already got a shiny Bidoof?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Look, game's being nice to me. It saw. I was like, oh man, yeah, you really had trouble yesterday. All those crits, so many crits that I named a box Crit City, and most of my dead Pokemon are in there. Game's like, you know what, will be nice. So,
I just feel like you handed me a copy that doesn't have the same shiny rate.
yes, I did actually.
Totally the
I
case.
didn't buy Pokeballs. I have 2.
Good luck.
It's fine. My Bulbasaur has sleep powder. Growl all you want, Bidoof. You're mine. Let's go. Bidoof, and I'm gonna name it Boof.
You're gonna name it what?
Boof.
Boof?
Boof.
Boof.
Can you have good stats, Bidoof? The cool thing about Bidoof is that I think it can be, I think it leans more towards physical, but it can also be like an okay special mod. But I mean, Aqua Tail, or I guess in this case, Waterfall, Headbutt, Curse, Bidoof. Kind of a big deal. Relaxed nature. Unaware. Ignores any change in ability by the foe. Plus defense, minus speed, but Bidoof is not a fast Pokemon. So this is actually halfway decent. I'll put on that team for now. And I'll... should I swap out Cheester or Broken? They're both my poopy normal types.
Oh, because I started riding the bike, I got the bike notification that I get to keep it.
Oh, I haven't gotten that yet, actually.
It's based on how long you ride the bike.
I know it is.
Just letting you know.
You didn't gotta tell me. I'm the one who's put 3,000 hours in this game.
God bless your soul.
Look, man, I came from a
Don't
family
look, man, bro. That,
who...
bruh.
No. I came from a family who was like, you have one game. Why do you need more games? And then I was like, I don't need. They were like, exactly. And I was like, oh, okay. I have one game. I feel like
mean,
I'll swap out Zigzagoon for now. I think Cheester is more useful. We'll see.
Pretty similar for me. Granted, my family was more oriented towards my dad was like, "Oh yeah, here's an R4." And I was like I played a bunch of games on that for a while. Then it broke, so then I went like, "Okay, Pokemon."
Nah, we had Pokemon.
Literally
And then we
Pokemon
got an
and Mario
R4 like
Kart.
way later. Buying 20 balls.
That was
Oh
like
wait,
the
that
only
was
two
all
games I
my
played on
money.
DS.
Uh,
Bruh, you need the Versus Seeker.
There's no one here that gives you a crap ton of.
Yeah,
It's
but
not
you
it's
need
not like
some money.
Diamond and Pearl where like you get like the rich kids.
Mm-hmm.
Why was I about to call this a casual Nuzlocke? Why is that a thing? And why am I doing it? This is how I wind down and relax. I do a casual.
What?
I'm getting my encounter on the route south of Violet City. I really would love a Mareep.
I've literally been doing that encounter for this entire time.
I'd love a Mareep. I tried getting a Geodude in the cave or a Slugma because it gets rock throw, and I got a normal type Teddier, so that's minus attack. I tried getting a flying type in the tower, and I got a Bidoof. Can we please give me something other than a type I already have?
If
I
you
wouldn't.
actually get a shiny Mareep before me, bruh.
I'm not gonna get a Mareep. I'm gonna get something else. I'm gonna get an
Okay,
Ekans.
if you find a shiny before me.
I got the Ekans.
Oh, I forgot I've already encountered a Golden Ekans. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you did. And also, I
So
didn't encounter a
technically,
Golden Ekans. I only encountered it.
you don't have a poop Ekans yet.
It's doesn't. If your poop looks like that, I'm concerned.
I don't know.
Bicycle, right? Hey, Magnemite. Magnemite's such a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that a lot of people, like when they're kids at least, don't use Magnemite because they can't figure out how to evolve it into a Magnezone from Magneton. They just give up on it. Did you know that in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, instead of leveling up a Magneton in Mount Coronet like the original games, you use a Thunderstone on it?
No. Interesting.
Yeah. The whole uniqueness of that Pokemon evolving into Magnezone was just a Gen 4 Pokemon, which means that it originated in Sinnoh, was that like, oh, you have to level it up in a place where there's like an electric field. So like in Kanto it would be the power plant, and Sinnoh would be Mount Coronet. I don't know where it would be in Johto. Wait, would it be Mount Coronet in Kanto? In Sinnoh, I don't remember if it'd be Mount Coronet or like the Fuego Ironworks. Might be that.
I don't know.
In Alola, it's uh Mount Lanakila. Or is it Mount
Mm-hmm.
Hokulani? I don't remember. Where the electric where you get the electric Z
Yeah.
crystal from.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mount Lanakila is where the Elite Four. Or is it Mount Hokulani? Also, I don't think it's Hokulani. I think it's Holokani. Oh man,
You're literally just confusing yourself.
I am.
It's
Look,
kind of
I
funny.
I disappoint myself when I don't remember Pokemon facts. All right. I used to be the kind of person who would like play 5 Pokemon games at once. Okay, that's a lie. 3 Pokemon games at once. I don't have that many consoles. And like I would never forget anything. I'd recognize all the cries. But now I'm a shell of my former self.
A
In
shell of your
college,
former self.
not playing Pokemon as often. It's sad, man. Man, I'm
You're a
really gonna get a
shell of
shiny
your
Bellsprout and I'm
former
gonna be so
self.
upset. Yes.
Oh lord. The exaggeration, please. Please stand up. I'm turning off the Discord, not the Discord, the
Hey,
desktop
the bike
sound so
shop.
I can listen to some music again. All of a sudden, my stream just gets ended because the music's actually going through. Copyright protection.
I would not say no to a Pachirisu. Forgot this was in the grass. A rare encounter. It's... Bro, why
Like
so
one
much
in
Bellsprout and
5,
Hoppip? I already
maybe
have a
1 in 10.
grass. Magnemite would be so cute. Where would you get a Riolu in this game? I'm already thinking about where to get Riolu. Not that I'd get it, obviously. I need to get the little cap for my analog stick. Because it's the controller you gave me, so it doesn't have a little cap on the analog stick. So
Oh,
I'm
that
actually
one.
getting blisters on my thumb.
Okay.
It's too much. I told you, my fingy running back and forth in grass for a long time. I should
Bruh.
save the game. Did get 2 more shinies. Save.
Mewtwo.
Found a Mewtwo? Holy crap.
Nah, Poke Clicker.
You found a Mewtwo?
No, I had one. So something you can do in Poke Clicker is when your Pokemon reaches level 100, you can turn it into an egg to re-roll for a chance for it to be shiny, and also to increase its attack stat.
That's cute. You got a Mewtwo?
Well, yeah, I've had a Mewtwo. I just turned it into an egg.
What?
Yeah.
You're gonna get a stronger Mewtwo that is also possibly shiny?
Yes. I think it's like a 10% increase on attack power, and it's a 1 in 1,000 chance of being a shiny rather than 1 in 8,000.
Oh, that's like Masuda method without the shiny charm.
Hmm. I don't think the shiny charm affects the eggs. I wish it did.
Yes, it does.
In Poke Clicker.
Oh, well, why wouldn't it?
I don't.
It is
It
now
depends on how
5
they coded
p.m.
the
The
game.
lights in Violet City are on.
It is now 5 p.m. and my desire to live has decreased. I have still not found a Mareep or Magnemite.
Like at all, or shiny ones?
Well, shiny ones. Yeah.
And Kata wouldn't be bad. But because Pokemon have better moves in this game, a Shedinja is not the best. I recently watched a stream, like a couple weeks ago, as Smallant was in a Pokemon Sword and Shield uh, battle tournament. And he was
Hmm.
like going through all the possibilities, like he's not a massive competitive Pokemon player, right? But he thinks through the stuff he needs to think through. Um, so like the opposing team, it was double battles too, so like very, very tough. He used what was it, fake out? He used fake out on a Rotom. And then after he used fake out on the Rotom, he was like, I'm such an idiot, why the hell did I use fake out on the Rotom? But it literally did not register until the fake out didn't affect the Rotom.
Hmm.
And I'm like, feel sad, man. That happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Me giving an X accuracy to my contrary Servine.
Me wondering if water is strong against fire or vice versa.
I like to think that we're on different levels.
Oh yeah, we're definitely on different levels. My level is better.
Yes, instead of higher, which is how you would describe a level, higher or lower, a better. Better
Oh
level.
yeah, no, because yours is higher, obviously, but mine is better.
Do you think it's better to be in a state of not even being confident in type matchups?
See, I ask the question, answer it myself, and then go do what I want anyways. That's why it's better. That's my level.
And then you kill your encounter and then you
Yes.
rage. And then for
Yes.
some
But I
reason
still beat the
we
game.
stop that series.
Well, okay, yeah, that one.
Oh no, man.
Oh no. Good luck. Me who's sitting here like I wish I had a 1 in 50 shiny rate.
Oh boo hoo. Play a game with a 1 in 50 shiny rate. Alright, there's not that many. Play a game with a 1 in 100 shiny rate. Those are common.
Hmm.
Or change the odds yourself. Not hard to do.
Get away. Got to get away.
Stop, you're gonna get copyright strike from your singing.
Yeah, that's not legal. I'm allowed to sing. It's parody.
My man, I don't care what you say, but PewDiePie got a video copyright striked because he played the recorder too close to what a song sounded like. And it
Well,
actually went through.
yeah, because YouTube lets anything through. He has to threaten legal action to stop them from doing it. Which is stupid, but that's because YouTube just doesn't protect creators. Realistically, like if YouTube saw that, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, we'd send our legal team, we'll win it, and we'll get all our legal fees back." But rather than doing that, they're like, "Oh no, it's on you." They'd argue like, "Oh no, but that's like it's gonna cost us money." I'm like, "You pay your legal team for a reason, if not to do legal things. What? Why? What?" And if you actually get music companies to back off your platform, you're actually going to have a lot more creators willing to, do things with music, feel much more comfortable. So you'll actually improve your
Well, I mean,
user
said there's
base.
just creators making music that is able to be used by anybody. So,
Hmm.
there's alternatives. Like the thing J Slot did with the Ludwig.
Yeah, but even like that's the issue because you'd put it, but then the company comes, claims it, and then
Yeah, but they can't because it's not their music. Period.
it's even if it's not their music, YouTube lets it go through. That's the
No,
thing.
no, but okay, like that's different because that's not even like they had a whole thing about it. They made a whole big production on it. It's their like they basically made like a little like mini label and everything. Like that's not
It's
something that a different group can go after at all because they have their rights. It's literally in all their videos for the songs they recorded, and that's why everybody who uses it, they're like, just give credit, and literally, they're getting what they get from it. You're protected, and it's all good.
I will refrain from attempting to like say my opinion as if it's truth, but I've already said my opinion. I want to wait and see what the actual result is of it. Because
I mean,
that's how
hasn't it
it'll
been out
actually end up.
for like a month?
Yeah, we could look into it.
I'm not. No,
Okay, I can look into it.
thank you. You get so opinionated when you don't even know the facts, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Well, let's see.
No, don't look into it now.
Um,
Don't do it. Listen to your alternative music and play the game. At this rate, I'm gonna get the Marie for you. I looked at the time and I'm like, oh my god, I've been streaming for 2 hours already? No, we started at 4:30 today.
So funny enough, though, I forgot that they did classical music mainly, and to my knowledge, music copyrights prior to 1979 end within. Is that music copyrights? Uh,
Whoever
Now I have
owns
to
it
make
can
sure.
still renew it and make it so that you can still get striked as a result of it. That's why they went with classical with all kinds of videos. It's because it works so well. So many things.
Mm-mm-mm. I'm just trying to check
I
if it
told you not
was
to look into
music.
it.
No, now I'm checking something else. I'm checking if it was music that I'm thinking of or a different property.
I thought that was movies, like characters from movies and stuff. Because I remember you and I talked about that in the past. How like there's some characters that are just like so old they can be used by anybody at this point because there's no whatever the original company was isn't producing anything with them anymore, so they're just kind of there. They're considered public domain.
Yeah, it was music that I was checking. Yeah, I know that's different. Because that was a topic about how Disney has pushed back, like prior to like when Disney started making mainly Mickey Mouse, but prior to that, like copyright law surrounding artistic creations was pretty you know normal. You know, within either like the usage of it as no, even if it was being used for marketing and stuff, it was like after I don't know 7, 15, 30 years, it would go to public domain. But because of Mickey Mouse, Disney made it like 100 years or some crap, like 70 or 100 years. They just keep extending it because of Mickey Mouse. So like it literally it keeps on growing. I don't know if they're still doing it now, but
I feel
like
like
that was the whole thing.
I guarantee you they still are. Um, I
Yeah.
feel like even if Mickey Mouse became public domain, would any other group be able to use Mickey Mouse to the point where it becomes more popular on a different, like, from a different company than from Disney?
No, the point in Disney doing that is not not the danger of another company taking it and making it more popular. It's other companies using it and essentially damaging the view of Mickey Mouse. For example, let's say a cigarette company puts Mickey Mouse on their cigarette boxes. That ain't so good for
Mickey Mouse used to
Disney's image
smoke
because
all the
like
time.
I'm just saying, like as an
Mickey Mouse
example.
was also like in a torture house. Mickey Mouse has like shot things with double barrel shotguns. Like, come on, bro. Mickey's been through all
I
kinds of stuff. He's just chilling old now. He's chilling.
Yes, I I get that, but do you get my point with it? Like
No, no, yeah, I do.
as
I'm just
for the
saying, like
example.
in the past, that was like the standard. Donald Duck, I think, was a I can't say the word, was a particular kind of German soldier.
Yes, okay, yes. They did have several representations of characters that do not stand the test of time. But the point is like the current cultural standard, they can't have that be sullied. So if their current cultural standards like smoking's bad for you, putting a cartoon character on a box or having it appear on a box would be pretty damaging to them
Oh yeah, that makes sense. But there's also a lot of
currently.
like, but kids don't smoke.
No, but the point is having a character on it. For the same reason that
Yeah, but
flavored
like
cigarettes were a thing, and then they are outlawed, to my knowledge.
flavored cigarettes? That just sounds
Yeah,
disgusting.
it is, but the point
Isn't
is
that just
like,
what vapes are? Or don't vapes have like flavors to them?
well, yeah, well, literally, vapes are currently going through legal proceedings because it's like that they're not technically cigarettes, so they have to have new legislation on them. That's why
It's
they're able
like
to do it. Although I
they're
think they already
they're
got rid of
so
a
they're
bunch of
so bad.
things.
Yeah, they did. I've
Yeah.
seen like no one talks about them anymore. You still
Well,
see them, but
oh,
like
they're everywhere
before,
still.
like I remember when we were in high school, the amount of kids that would like vape in class, everything. It's like a tiny, tiny. So like that's
Hmm.
really annoying. To me anyway. To them they were all like super cool and stuff. And in fact when the school like when we had like assemblies being like, "Oh hey, you shouldn't vape. You're actually ingesting heavy metals." Everybody was like, "Oh, what? No way."
Hmm.
And then there they showed like the different kinds of packaging that they use for like I think it's the flavorings. I think it's the liquid and not the actual. I don't even know how vape works. But like I think it's the liquid that they were like advertising or showing advertisements for. And they were all like Mario Kart characters, but spelled a little differently and looking super, super high. And that stuff like gave me nightmares when I looked at it. It just looks so ugly and creepy.
Mm.
You remember that?
Mm. Run me through it again.
So like they had like I guess like this like vape awareness thing, uh, and we all like gathered in the gym and we had like some like speaker people talk to us about like the dangers of it and they were like, oh yeah, it can give you popcorn lung just like smoking normal cigarettes. And they also showed how like the packaging is catered towards children like you because you're so impressionable or whatever. um that's
Yep,
basically what
I
it was.
remember. I was
Yeah.
mixing it with a different gym meeting, one that was a little darker, but like that's why I was slightly confused. Um,
Oh,
so
I know
right,
the one you're talking about. I
yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah. Okay, so I'm looking at so it seems like um the main like the three different ways of getting permission is it's public domain, you have to get permission from the copyright holder or license the work according to terms that they've set, or rely on like fair use or a license for music. So fair use is valid. Um, so like having a music clip like that little, like having a 10-minute video and 20 seconds of it be a joke with the
Oh
recorder,
yeah, for sure. That's something that people have been doing that in the past people would do
like that's,
constantly. And that's what they cracked down on. They were like, "Oh, this 3-second clip is part of your outro, which is where only like 5% of your viewers are left." Nuh-uh, you made the only reason you made money on the video was because of that 3-second clip of our music.
but my
That
thing
was
is,
the
my point being like that'll never win, like
no,
realistically.
okay. Understand that it did, and that's why no one does it anymore.
It
It
went to
did
court
win.
and someone lost. Are you certain about that? Like
Like I don't
what
know
was,
if it was a it would like YouTube still like allowed it. Like DMCA
okay,
still cracked
YouTube
down
like
on
I
it.
said, you,
Like it was allowed.
yo, YouTube,
All the
like I said,
creators had to
YouTube
stop.
doesn't want to risk the legal action, so they just let it go straight to the creators and have never done the protection
So
for
the
creators.
music people didn't lose; they won because they changed things so that yeah,
What do you mean?
the
The
creators
music people
lost
won?
because they still got their stuff
Oh,
copy striked and had to
yeah.
change how they made
But
videos.
what I'm referring to is the fact that it was a BS win because no one freaking stood up for it.
Well, not no one. A bunch of creators made videos on it and how stupid it was, and begging YouTube to help, or not begging YouTube, asking YouTube to do their job to protect the people that they
Yes.
employ.
But my
You
thing is like there, okay, to check it again, I don't want to say it, so no. I'll check. I would have to check it before I say anything about it. I was gonna mention that like I believe some creators actually did threaten legal action against the music companies, and they backed off of them, but because it was such a small amount, but I don't have any exact examples, so I'm gonna not say that that's true. I'm just gonna,
why
but
are we having this conversation?
like, no, it's just something to talk about.
It's gross things to talk about
I don't know why you think it's gross.
because it's not.
You find, like, bruh,
What?
It's just what about it so gross? I'm so
It's stuff
confused.
that I'm not knowledge on as much as like I mean not as much as I should be, but like as much as others are. So me talking about it when it's something that never affected me very much, it's something that I noticed as like a bystander or like, you know, as a consumer of videos that suddenly didn't have the same kind of editing anymore because they had to change a lot of stuff as a result of like copy strikes and stuff. I don't know. I don't think it's it also happened a while ago, so I don't really have much to talk about it. It would all be opinionated stuff that I have no basis on. So
Mm. Oh, also, like, we were talking mainly about music, but also that copyright crap was between creators too. Like, such stupid things like, oh, 2 seconds of another person's video? Okay, it's the whole video is copyright claimed. And YouTube still let that go through, even though it's between creators. So it's not even a big company. Like, that's what I meant. Like, YouTube just did nothing. It wasn't a, well, clearly the companies were, had some power, actual, like,
I
legal
didn't say
grounds
that.
there. No, I'm just saying, like,
You're making up counterclaims that I'm not okay.
well, we were talking mainly about like the fact that it like we're talking about copyright like length that you can use it technically. Like
Yeah,
legally you
and
can.
and and yeah, like legally you can, but you know, because people are afraid slash may not know the law very well slash may read what the law is but still not feel comfortable because in a legal situation, who has the upper hand? Person, the group, the massive organization that acts as a person with money, or the person who's never had legal action before taken on them, or you know somebody else, and don't really know what to do that well. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
you just want to play the safe route and
Yes.
be like, all right, I guess I'll just change what I'm doing in the future, and I can still, I can still make a living off what I'm doing. I can still do well. Just gotta switch a bit, not
I
cause
just
a
feel like a
ruckus.
few of the sorry, continue.
That was the end.
Hmm. I just feel like a few of the big creators could have gotten together and like partnered with the whole community and essentially attempted to file like class action lawsuits on like wrongful copyright claims.
The community,
Unlawful.
as in who? Who are the community? Like their viewers?
No, people who've like the creators who actually got affected by it. Like, oh, this is like a 2 second
Creators
clip of this
working
and
each
that.
other as if they like each other? No way,
No, I just,
man.
I mean, okay, you don't need to like each other. I just mean like,
Well,
it's a
I
class
mean,
action suit.
you
You'll get
you
money.
gotta
Do
you
it.
gotta be like in it together and have a good amount of trust in each other if you're gonna do something that big to where it requires good collaboration between.
Well, if you file it as a class action, then it's not really like collaboration so much as it is just okay, this group of lawyers are doing the thing. We aren't like we just give them like we just have everyone submit all the information to this like single like
You
even a
still you
Google
still need
form
trust in
honestly.
that stuff. It's a big step to take, you know, to decide that like you're gonna file like any
I
kind of
mean,
lawsuit, especially against like a big company. It's a tricky
yes,
thing. A lot
it
of
is.
people, most people go through their entire lives without doing anything like that. So
Yes, yes.
doing it against a massive label, let's say, not fun, and it still requires a large amount of trust to go through with their end of it and all that fun stuff. It's a lot to ask of people who otherwise would never interact with each other.
Mm, yeah, potentially. I mean, my thing is like maybe less collaboration, more like okay, this small group of like let's say like OTK for example, like a
I don't know what that
YouTuber
is.
house. Just like a YouTuber house or something where like they're collaborators all the time and
Wait,
they're
is that the one Michael Reeves is?
yes,
Is he still in it?
I think so.
Okay, cool. So I only know that Michael Reeves and Lily are in it. That's it.
Yeah. So like
No,
taking
Bedmeister. I
into
know
account
Bedmeister.
but yeah. But taking into like for example that and having them work together to do it and then essentially set up like cuz they've set up organizations all the time. So like set up an organization to just collect all the information from people, just have it submit it
Again,
like
says
anonymous.
you. It
yeah,
feels like a
it
thing
says
that's
me.
so much easier said than done. That's why I feel like
I'm simply
conversations like this are
referring to
so iffy.
I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just simply referring to the fact
Okay,
that
okay,
they
but
have done projects like this
you did
before.
not specifically say it's easy. And no, they have not done projects like that before. That's a massive like
It's
legal action.
specifically
That's not the
referring to
same.
setting up organizations. That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's an easy thing. I can do that online for free if I wanted to. That's not the same as actually rallying
Mm,
people together for a massive lawsuit against a another organization that has
you can't do that
probably
on
for
for
sure.
free, just saying, but yes.
Yes, you can. Just
No,
open a
you can't.
Facebook group, bam, organization. So
That's
easy.
not an organization.
Yes,
As
it
soon as
is.
like bro, as soon as you start going into business territory or like there is any potential of like legal matters or like okay, the organizations that they create are typically oriented around financial matters, like they involve finances, which you do have to pay money to set that stuff up.
I was gonna say, if you didn't say that, I'd be like, bro, the clinic I'm a part of, free, bro. All of it. Don't give me
It's
that jank. Alright? Alright?
yes, 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 I
Once
get
you
it.
actually
Even
do it,
then,
tell me
the
all
clinic
about it.
setup probably required fees
No,
to
it
get
did
things.
not. We work at churches, my dude. We work
Yeah,
at God's
regardless
house.
I swear you probably needed initial fees to get like
No, we didn't. It's
approval
all
to
pure volunteer stuff and donated items. Literally all of it.
regardless of that, you still need tracking that stuff. Like
What do you mean
because
tracking?
okay, here's the idea. Let's say I set up an organization, I start receiving
No, no,
donations
no, no,
from
no.
stuff.
Do not make a hypothetical. Tell me how you know more about my
I'm not
clinic
saying I
that
know
I'm a
more about
part
what
of
you
than
do.
I
I'm
do.
simply
No, no,
stating
no. Tell me what
when was it
fees are
created?
associated with it.
Initial setup fees, the
There's
initial
no
filing that it
all of it
exists.
was free. Like we're not even directly associated with the university. Like that's how
No,
jank
I'm
it
not
is, and that's
talking about
like
that. I'm talking about like the fact that your organization exists, you have to register that with the government. You can't just have an organization that treats people specifically, even more so, and there's just no record of it to the government. You have to file that.
uh first of all, technically no we don't. Second of all, it's all through like uh university doctors. So like that's fine. Like we're not having uh non-qualified people treating other people. They're all people that have their licenses, that have their everything like that. But yeah, no. I just took a screenshot. Okay.
Hmm.
I pressed the wrong button on my controller for my Switch and I took a picture of the game.
Hmm.
Did I miss a shiny? I really hope I didn't.
That would suck.
I definitely didn't. Shinies in this game, epic, because it's really obvious. Even if the shiny's bad, the sparkles are so obvious. And that nostalgic sound effect, even when sped up, I ain't missing. You get so used to your Pokemon being shiny that you don't even, like, register that it also has a shiny sound effect. You just listen for the opponent.
I am going I will defer to your knowledge, but I will definitely press X to doubt on the fact that you're able to not pay like there were no initial setup fees. Like
No, because we had to have everything, literally everything done. Because the whole
no
point is
not
that, like, okay, can I,
okay.
uh, because the whole point is that, like, we're not involving any kind of services or anything that require money. Um, the only exception to that being, like, the pharmacy, like, if there's a very specific type of medication, you kind of have to pay for that no matter what. But for the most part, you never even have to pay for medications because our patients qualify as like low income and all that stuff.
Yes.
So as a result of the kinds of patients that we treat, we made it so that we don't have to owe anybody money so that we never have to demand money from any other source. The only thing we have that makes us money is like merchandise. And even then, the only people who get it are the volunteers because they call it merchandise. It's just uniforms that you can wear to make you look a little more cool. I don't know why we don't get scrubs though. I think that's kind of dumb. Get like these stinky polo shirts.
Mm.
But that's the only thing. If you look at like we don't have a budget for anything. We literally don't have anything. It's
Yeah.
all like
When I'm
borrowed and
referring, yeah, when I'm referring to fees, I'm not talking about like things you need to get a hold of. Yeah, I get it. Donations. Oh, this equipment is donated. I'm not talking about that in the least. I'm talking about literal like this thing exists. Filing fees, be it with the local government, or with like your college. I almost said your college.
oh my god. I'm almost graduated. Let me at least graduate. Let me graduate and then
Oh,
move out of this country and then you can talk all you want about my
oh Lord
college.
have mercy.
Find a shiny?
Um, no. I was gonna say I got my exam grade back over that exam I was stressing about.
Well, would you get?
Got an 100, thank God.
I hate you. I don't want to
So
talk to you
I
ever again.
am.
I hate you so much. Man,
I just
okay.
have to pull that off again
No, no, no,
to get
no,
a
no.
B.
Okay. So viewers, for those of you who don't know, that Chip has been
Mm, mm,
hmm?
mm. Mareep, shiny. It's blue and pink.
The only color that changes is the yellows. It becomes pink. Well, the tail also
No, no,
changes.
its face becomes blue and its
The
legs become.
face was already blue.
Oh, I must have just not realized that because it's normally. Yes.
I
Yes,
thought
Mareep,
you
you shall
like
get a nickname.
busted your toe or something.
Mareep, your nickname is Meep.
What?
Too late.
So I
Your
will
nickname is Meep.
continue with my thing I was saying now to make fun of you.
Yes, you can. I am
Um,
sorry
no,
for
no,
that.
don't, no, don't worry. Have your shiny reaction.
Oh no,
That's
you
one of
know
the
what? I
funnest
won't say sorry
parts.
because you're about to make fun of me.
Yeah, I was also waiting for that. Um,
Yeah.
so viewers, for those of you who don't know, Chip is like myself in college, working on classes. He's also almost graduated, um, which is very exciting. But this semester, he's had a very difficult course. A course that has concerned him, seemingly, from what I understood, more than any previous course that he's taken. Which makes sense. It's a very difficult course. It's a graduate course, right?
No, undergrad math course. It's
Oh.
just
It's just a
ridiculous in terms of like
stupidly
content.
stupid hard math course in one of those types of math that math splits off into a bunch of types of math and none of them are fun. That's basically what it is. Very hard math. So he's been like struggling in this class and struggling a lot in the beginning. Did very poorly on like a quiz, and that got him so worried that he was even gonna pass the course. And then my man comes out with like, I remember when he took the exam and he looked like he was deceased. He gave up on all life, just like slunked away into a little corner and just, I'm already done with it. And then he comes out, oh, I got 100. So I never want to hear you talk about your difficulties ever again. Especially not to me. Someone who actually has difficulties, says so honestly, and doesn't pass classes because of how much difficulties I have. Hey, look, space-time distortion over there. Well, I mean, it's not active
Oh,
yet, but
okay. So I see what happened. Okay, so you know the music copyright stuff I was
we're
referring
back
to,
to
and the
that.
fact that no, not discussing like their ability to
No, I just
claim and
find it
whatever. Just
funny. I thought you were gonna say something about what I said, and now you're going back to that.
oh, I don't listen
Okay.
to you insult me because that's the only way I can stand being in this call with you because you insult me so much. Otherwise, I'd be crying.
That's it. Chip doesn't cry. Chip is stone cold, feels nothing.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. It's true.
Well, you
No
you like
shiny
going too far.
Porygans.
Dang, bro. If only.
Only
Um.
shiny Porygons.
So what? Something I was trying to refer to was um pre 1972
Uh-huh.
is a very different legal world than post 1972 for music, because apparently prior to 1972 they really didn't have much in the way of copyright protection for music. So like it just didn't exist.
Well, yeah,
However,
because people didn't care. Like
yeah, well also
Cindy Lauper. She was like, yeah, other people singing my songs, making covers, getting famous off that. Let's go.
yes, but like it was also really hard to like, because the thing you'd have to do is how are you going to copy the music prior to 1972? You're going to like somehow copy it onto a record and then mass produce the records and sell them. Like that was very like that was obscene. There was no way to do that. But with the introduction of computers and uh, electronic recordings, well, now you've got yourself an well, you've got CDs that you can burn onto. You've got floppy disks. With the introduction of electronic technology, now it's relatively easy to copy and easy to sell. So like that's where the big change came. It wasn't like they didn't care because it was hard to like completely steal someone's music. And she say he's not a friend. And you say he's not a friend. Mm-mm. So apparently, I, I my thing was it's like, oh, pre 1972, like why is classical music still considered? No, I didn't know this, but apparently the pre 1972 like act that was implemented added 95 years to um like every sound recording with an additional like transition period for like more like music closer to 1972. Like apparently
So it's
music
basically done to
just
make up for like the lack of the lack of
protection, yeah.
protection in the past, even though there was also no way to. Okay. So dumb.
Yes. So like apparently music that was published during and before 1923 actually ended last year. So like that music is completely public domain now. Not so like technically all the classical music they re-recorded. Okay, here's the thing. The classical music that people would use is technically valid. However, there was no recording software for that stuff back then. So the only recordings are from, orchestras done later. So obviously those are still protected.
Yeah.
Those recordings specifically. Yeah. And then apparently um yeah. So
Bro, this game is so
looks like
Jake. If a Pokemon falls asleep and then despawns, the sleeping sound effect is still there, and it remains throughout, like, forever. Even
oof,
when I turn off the game and play again the next day, the sound is still there.
I'm sorry, what?
So I currently have 3 sleeping sound effects stacked on top of each other.
That's gross.
And every once in a while, I'll hear a Porygon or Cyndaquil sound, even though there's currently no distortion.
Bruh.
Yeah, there's a reason they always want you to go back to Jubilife Village. Stuff literally breaks if you just chill here too.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, like apparently like
So like
now
if not for the orchestras that like recorded the classical music after actually having the capability of doing so in a good way and that getting protected, the classical music would never have been protected to begin with.
well sort of. It's the recording. That's the thing. The music that's the difference. The music itself is not protected because the music itself can be re-recorded. What matters is the recording. So essentially, what ends up happening is if a piece of classical music from like the 1800s is done by an orchestra in 1950 and it's recorded, that orchestra's specific recording of it or performance of it, if someone records that, which they're not supposed to, but you know, that is protected for, you know, 95 plus some like transition period years.
Mhm.
So that's what happened. So like if you manage to find like a recording of a classical piece done prior to 1923, then it's fair game. After, and it looks like from 1923 to 1946, it gets 100 years. So like you'd be able to use that on a year by year basis essentially. So like up until 2046, each year you'll be able to use new music. But then that's going to stop for 10 years because then in 1947 it gets an extra 15 years, so it's 110 years. So for some reason, like 10 years you won't be able to just use the complete song. But the thing is, like, my argument for like the whole legality of it, what I was trying to get at, and I'm just going to post an example and let the conversation die,
Post an
was
example.
I was gonna refer, like, I was gonna bring up an example as like
Oh, I don't know why you said post. I was like, where are you gonna put
post,
this?
my bad, um is music sampling, something done like very often in electronic music and rapping. Like music sampling is completely fair use. There's rarely, if ever, have I seen any problem with it. I guess, okay, realistically, if you're sampling something from the same year you're making your music is a little sketchy, but like, 5-10 years after.
Oh, is that why that one song by Pitbull and Christina Aguilera were able to have like the same little beat, with the same little jingle to it as a Take on Me?
Oh, okay, so jingles is a bit of a different
Okay,
thing, like,
I don't mean
but
like
yeah,
jingle
yes,
like a
yes.
McDonald's jingle. I mean it's the same sound, just modern.
Well, the soundtrack with that, like the audio,
But
yeah.
it's not the whole thing. It's just a little part of it that I recognize very clearly.
Yes, you're able to sample pretty easily. Like,
Okay, cool.
I know even back in like the 90s, it was really the 90s and the early 2000s. Even now it's common, but like then specifically was the start of like sampling, and they typically ended up referring to like 70s and 80s for like a lot of soul and like a lot of like um very like emotional music, and they would mess with it to actually like adjust it for
Wait,
their
wait,
rhythm.
wait. Sorry to interrupt. Is that why the Pixar movie is called Soul?
Yeah,
Because it's the music and also his soul?
yeah.
Crap, bro.
It was not only that, but like music is his soul. It's like a three-layered
Yeah,
meaning.
that was no. Music's not his soul. Music is his spark. You dumb. You didn't even watch the movie.
Okay, music is his spark. Yes, I forgot that. Okay, then it's not a triple layered meaning, just two. Okay, can't let me have my 3 layers cake.
No, cause you love talking like you know so much crap. But
You
guess
love
what,
talking
bro?
like you know so much crap.
I specifically talk about stuff I do know about because I don't want to like sound like an idiot because I'm seeming like someone who actually knows stuff. I make it a point to say I don't like this conversation anymore because we're at the point where I would just be talking fully opinionated stuff with no actual support behind it, and that kind of stuff makes me uncomfortable. That's like
Hmm.
arguments that people have over opinions, and they let it get to the point where it makes them legitimately frustrated or upset. Or even worse, we're in a position where we could technically be spreading misinformation to other people, which I always think is not fun.
Hmm.
That's my
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, when I'm talking about the stuff I do know about, I get excited. For sure. I'm not gonna
Hmm.
lie. I don't know about many stuffs.
All right, so I've got my electric type. Just because it's curious to try, I gotta go to the cave. Dark
I gotta
cave.
go to
Did
the
you just
cave.
like run around the front of the dark cave to get your
Yeah,
encounter?
just the front. It's technically quicker to go up and down. I believe it's the right side because the path extends a little bit there. Or you could go around more. Like there's a good amount of path. You won't get like stuck or anything. Um, and just do that.
I mean, I'm going so fast because of sped up. Like, I don't.
Are
It
you shiny
doesn't
hunting
matter.
or are you just
Shiny hunting for it.
why? What do you want from
Um,
there?
I don't know. I'll see what I encounter, and then if any
None
of
of the
them are interesting
Pokemon
enough,
in there
I'll
you
pick them
like.
up. Well, I have to experience it myself. That's part of this exploration thing instead of looking at documents.
Well, I'm not looking at the document. I don't have it. I don't know where it is.
I could get Bronzor, but probably wouldn't shiny hunt for him
I
because
mean,
he's
unless you like
still psychic,
Slugma.
right?
Yeah, it's still like it's a
Yeah.
Bronzor is a pretty good one. Bronzong is great.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't know that like Bronzong gets Rain Dance, and a lot of people are like, why does it get Rain Dance? It's a steel psychic type. It doesn't even get like water move.
Isn't it
So
like? Why is it?
cause it's based off of the ancient Japanese bells that were used uh in agriculture.
Okay, so it is that.
Yes,
All right.
that's exactly what it is.
I was like,
I
isn't it
forget the
literally
name
like
of
a
the
rain
bells.
bell?
Yeah, it's literally yeah.
I was like,
Um, so like because there is a creature that is exactly Bronzong, a bell, um, that brings plentiful rains and stuff, which are great for harvest.
mm-hmm.
That's cool. I
Mm-mm.
like when they have stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
In Japan, there's also another type of bell that they have in the front of. I don't remember if it's at the front of some temples or entrances. Entrances to shrines. I don't remember specifically. I don't remember which ones either. But there's another type of
Mm-hmm.
bell that's like round. In my opinion, kind of shaped like a flat drum. Obviously, it's horizontal. But it has like a little spike on it. And at the time, like in the area, or maybe not in the area, but in other parts of Japan, or where Japanese people were, on outskirting islands, there are a lot of crocodilians that would just absolutely destroy people. During the during World War II, a I don't remember where it was. I don't remember what island or where, but it was Japanese troops retreating into an area, and they were being followed by, I believe, pretty sure, U.S. troops, and the U.S. troops got absolutely devoured by the crocodilians that were in the waters that they weren't aware of.
Oof.
And like over half of the troops were killed by the crocodilians,
Mm-hmm.
which is
There's a
something that's
Larvitar here?
oh yeah, there is Larvitar, but it's so rare, bro.
I'll spend 30 minutes for it, and if I don't, I'm gonna catch it just as is.
Okay, doesn't find one ever.
Yeah, honestly.
I would have caught the one you saw.
Honestly, that would have been smart. I'll catch the next one I see.
There.
Cries, knowing I'm not gonna see it again. Yeah.
Um,
I
so
mean,
yeah,
that
so
was.
like that's something that happened, and as a result, I don't know if it was as a result from that. I think it was. They were like, oh, this bell has like a little spike on it that like kind of looks like a crocodilian tooth. So there's this creature, this like I don't know. I think it's a monster. I think it's meant to be monsters. Where I got a shiny Ekans.
Oof. Lucky
Evie,
you.
stop getting crits. I caught it.
Nice.
Snack Pokemon.
Snack.
I'll name it Solid. Because everybody prefers solid poop,
I don't know what you're talking about.
not prefer solid poops.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep, gross.
I will
So
not touch
yeah,
it.
that's what happens. So they literally, it's just a creature where like it's just a crocodilian looking creature, but it has like a bit of like a, not a sail, but it's got like ridges on its tail that are more, I guess, fish-like than reptilian-like.
Hmm.
And it's just got a bell for a head. That's literally all it is. Like you
Okay.
remember the taco dial from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2?
The what? Taco? I think so, yeah.
The taco dial. It's exactly that shape.
Hmm.
Well, since I have a poison type, might as well put it on a team. It has Intimidate, that's nice. Quiet Nature, it's minus speed. It's minus speed. Why? Why? Oh, I already
You're
have a
forever
poison type.
restricted to those.
I have. I'm not gonna have 3 poison types on the team. Get out of here. You're staying in the freaking box.
Hmm.
I forgot. Okay, well, I've gotten all my shinies that I can get thus far. I could fish here, but I'm not fishing until I get the Gyarados. So now it's time to
Yeah.
just train.
Yeah.
I think I beat all
It's
the
I'm
stages already.
I'm not certain if it could have been US troops.
I'm pretty
Um
sure it was. What I don't
the
remember
only
is who got
reason
absolutely destroyed, if it was the Japanese or
well my reasoning for why I'm kind of hesitant to say that it's US troops is cuz if I'm remembering properly, China and the US both had interests in attacking Japan.
it was not it was not in Japan.
Was it definitely not? It wasn't in Japan. It was
No,
on
it
an
wasn't.
island near Japan?
Yeah. Maybe not
Or
even that near, but it was
was it
like
one of the
I
small
don't
islands in the
remember.
middle of the Pacific? Does that
Nah,
sound
I
about
doubt
right?
it.
No? Hmm. If it was one of those, then I could see it being US. But if it was like,
I don't
maybe,
know.
I guess if it was an
Maybe it was
outlying
another
island,
country.
yeah.
It could have been another
Well,
country that Japan was
realistically, in that
also in.
war, like, Japan didn't really have anyone attacking it aside from us and a bit of China, but not much.
Yeah, but perhaps they had bases in other countries.
If you're saying it was like an island nearby potentially, then yeah, I could
Again, I
see
don't
that.
remember, but I
Well,
know it was
I'm
U.S.
just saying
troops. The
like
video
yeah, I
was in
could see.
English.
Okay.
No, no, no. Like, okay, you think I'm sounding stupid there, but no,
No,
like
no, no, no.
the
I'm just
actual
saying like
old
okay, you have
recorded
a video.
footage.
You watched a video.
Yes, I watched the video. I didn't read up on this. I watched the video. There were so many corpses. It was
No, I
awful.
meant like no, I just meant that like
Hmm.
like there is act like that you
You
saw
play me
this.
for a
That's what
fool.
I don't play you for a fool. You play yourself for a fool.
No, you think I'm stupid.
No, I don't.
You
If I thought you
do.
were stupid, I would never talk about anything of like any level of like any intellectual conversation I would never even try to have with
That's
you.
not true. So many people love talking to stupid people about intellectual stuff to make themselves feel better.
I
So I would not doubt
personally
for a
hate that.
second that you would at least do that sometime. Just sound.
No,
Oh.
I personally hate that. The idea that I'm taught like the person I'm talking to, like I make them feel bad. I hate that.
Well, the idea is not that
Aqua
they
just
feel bad.
lurking.
The idea would be that like they think it's interesting. Something.
I
What
mean,
the
they
heck?
may have.
Execute? This thing just hypnosis to me. Stop
Oof.
with the crits! Everything crits! Everything crits! What the heck? I
Indeed,
crit
Eevee.
too. Good job, Tina.
Although it's not an Eevee.
What?
Aqua's just spamming emotes.
Yeah, I had a viewer from my I won't say who, but from my Twitch who like watched me pretty consistently the last where I stopped streaming on Twitch, and then like very consistently watched me on YouTube for a couple weeks. And then I never saw them again, and I was like, oh, well, I didn't really think about it. But then they appeared the other day, and I was like, oh, here. They were like, to be honest, I forgot that you were streaming on Twitch now. And I'm like, I would get that if you hadn't previously watched me very consistently for a while on YouTube.
Mm,
But
indeed.
whatever. Oh, I get it because I play Pokemon, obviously. The kids watch my streams, right? Which is fun because
Yeah.
they'll tell me about like, oh yeah, I'm doing this, like I'm playing this game. Oh no, the gym leader has a very tough to beat Pokemon. And then it's like, oh
Mm,
no, I lost. And I'm just like,
oof.
oh, poor child. It's okay. That's tough, bro.
Get good gamer.
Like somebody was
Yes,
playing
Game
like
of Pie is on YouTube now. That might be why you haven't seen her stream.
Aqua. It's literally in my description.
Well, okay, I'm on Aqua's side. If I don't see a channel live or anything, like, or a new video on a channel, I don't go check the channel. I'm just gonna be honest.
I guess.
Like, a YouTuber could be like, oh, I died, and I would not find out if like a new video didn't come out explaining it for like
Well,
maybe years.
Jesus, that's not me. I'm like, oh, it's been like a week if it's someone who uploads like daily or like almost every day. I'll be like, oh, it's been a
Aqua,
week. Let me check see if there's anything.
Aqua upping both of our expectations. Aqua's just like, I don't read.
So that is most people, fortunately.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like reading, but I don't. Yeah.
A lot of people don't like educating themselves.
Well, okay. Well, no, there's a difference there. I will admit. There's some people who love it, getting educated and learning, but some of them just prefer it in video format.
Well, that's not I'd say that's why I say educating themselves because you're teaching yourself when you like not teaching yourself, but like you're putting in when someone else is teaching you something, you have to actively listen. But when you're reading something to learn that way, I think of it differently, I guess.
Hmm.
Why didn't I use bite?
I just view them like if it's a recorded video, not like a teacher that you
Aqua,
can
hello.
actively like interact with. Like I find it to be that like I would treat them the same. Like they're just resources to learn from.
You make it sound so dehumanizing and rude. I don't like it. They're just resources to learn from. They're not people.
Well, a video is not a person, and a book
A
is not a
person made
person.
a video, a person made a book.
Oh, yes. Well, in that case, then I would reach out if I have questions and stuff, and then it's an interaction with
Been
them. Not,
so long.
I don't know.
This is true. I'm here.
That like 2 minutes of Aqua being gone was just them getting into their account, trying to remember which password. Oh, look, a shiny Geodude, and it's golden.
Yeah, shiny Geodude's got a pretty
It's
shiny. Too bad Graveler
it's.
and Golem look like butt.
I'm catching him and naming him Cheeto. Oh, her. I'm naming her Cheeto.
That's not
Ouch.
what
But
Cheetos look like. Why wouldn't you name it
yeah,
Nugget?
I'm naming. Oh, that's true. Hmm. Don't call Aqua out like that. Sorry, Aqua. It's just that's what I expect everyone to do when like signing into like their account or something. Like,
The fact
oh
that
crap,
Chip
which
is
one is
like
it?
the epitome of the average person makes me
How am I
upset.
the epitome of the average person?
Well, the fact that your bad habits are also the habits that you expect of everyone else, and it's true most of the time, makes me have little hope for a lot of things.
Well, a lot of things that I like expect aren't things I actually do. They're just things that I expect because I know
Bro, you
that's what's
forget your
coming.
passwords all the time, bro. All the freaking
Okay,
time
no, I
you
don't
forget your
forget. I
freaking.
just have like 4 or 5 that I just
Yeah,
like.
that's not that many, bro. That's not that many, and you forget them. You go through them, and you're like, you have three
Mm,
YouTube accounts. Why?
I'm
What
shut it.
the heck?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm naming it Cheeto. I've decided.
No, but Nugget, but it's not orange. Main, yeah, you have a main account. Makes sense, makes sense.
Actually, I'm calling him Cheese Puff.
No, the name her Cheese Ball at that point. Not Cheese
Cheese
Puff.
ball, yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, that, that's not what you meant. Shut up, it's not what you meant.
I was like, oh,
If I
it was
look at
ball.
your stream
Cheese
and you
puff.
were typing in Puff and then you erased it and put Ball, I'm gonna be so
That's
mad.
exactly what I did. I don't know what you're talking about.
Then you did not mean Cheese Ball.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Main
You're just
account,
complaining.
random account, and one where I upload things. Oh, I see. See, for me, my main one is the one where I upload things. And then I just have my bots channel.
Yeah, mine is literally just started, ended up using it repeatedly, started, put a few videos up, and then proceeded to try to forget it exists because I'm ashamed of it.
Aw, nothing wrong with that.
There's actually a third account that I don't even know where it is anymore, which was meant to be like a joint account with some other guy in middle school.
A joint account.
Um, yeah, because it was gonna be like we were watching like a bunch of like oh geez, I can't remember them now.
Game
But
Grumps.
like these no, but like one or two YouTubers that had like group uploads on a single channel. Like I don't know how to explain it.
Still haven't
And then
missed a
there was
Jolteon. That you're right, Aqua. You're right about that. I think I have an additional Eevee even, but I don't want to evolve it till I
and then there's a fourth channel.
till it's cool.
I think I have 5 channels technically.
What the heck? Okay, but do you still have them? Are they also active? Can you log
I
into
have
all of them?
4 I can log into for sure. I have 1 I'm not certain about.
Aqua's been waiting on this Jolteon for months.
And you have let them down.
I
Cruel.
Look, I have an Eevee I can evolve, right? But what if I evolve the Eevee into Jolteon and then I find a shiny Jolteon? That'll piss me off so much.
Why are you defending yourself? I just said like you let them down.
Yeah, I don't like letting people down. This
Plane flies
sucks.
by with like a banner saying deal with it. Just teasing.
I don't get you confused. I'm gonna find a shiny Shanks and cry. Also, my Bulbasaur is level 15. I gotta... Tina, you can have the experience share. As long as I don't miss the Jolteon, I don't care how long it takes. You'll probably take that back eventually, but yeah, okay, cool. I wish I could let you know. How about this, Aqua? You follow me on Twitter, and I'll make sure to tweet out when I'm gonna evolve the Eevee into the Jolteon in case you're not there. Or, like, when I find one. And I'll make sure that you're there. I'll do that. It's now 6 p.m., my dudes.
It is indeed 6 p.m.
Deal? Nice, sounds great. I'm pretty sure the Natu know teleport. I have yet to see a Natu teleport, but I'm pretty sure they know teleport, which is very scary.
That just sounds annoying.
Well, yeah, why'd I say scary? I already got the encounter on this graph. Scary in case you find a shiny Natu.
Mm-hmm. So, in graphics currently, because I'm taking, graduate graphics,
Gross.
essentially. We're currently going over physically based rendering, which essentially uses this thing called the BRDF, which is the bidirectional reflectance distribution function.
Sounds real confusing.
Yes. What all that essentially means is it's a function that takes in um like a input vector of light and then processes the output vector. So like the bidirection, it goes from the light outward and vice versa.
Mhm.
And then the reflectance part is it uses like roughness and the metallicness of like the parameters you put in of a surface, and that determines its reflectance using
Reflectance and
like
metallicness are not words.
okay, welcome to graphics because they are. Um,
Uh,
you don't want me to start saying the metallicity of an object, do you?
that sounds like a word.
Funny enough, I think that one's not the word that exists. I think that one doesn't.
I would just say metallic nature because that's what it is.
It's not a nature.
Yes, it is. That's okay.
No, a
Uh,
nature is like brave,
nature. Yeah, I was gonna say.
obviously.
I was gonna say timid. Tina's evolving. Let's go.
Metallicness is true. Metallicity, is that a word? Interesting. Apparently, there's two different forms of metallicity. There's metallicity for, metals and
Same
but in
name
the
on Twitter.
aspect of
Absolutely.
chemicals.
Oh.
And then there's also apparently astronomy based, which is the abundance of elements present in an object. So like the metallicity of like a star system or something.
That's so
That's
weird. Should I
that's
fight the
interesting.
elder?
What level are your Pokemon?
Eevee's 13, Quilava's 14,
I'd
Bulbasaur's
I'd
15.
say 15 across the board.
I don't I don't wanna.
Okay, I've given you my suggestion. You do what you do.
And then I have three more
That's all I'm
Pokemon that are
saying.
level 8, 10, and 10.
Uh, I would
They
okay.
just won't see battle. It's fine.
Yeah, I just wouldn't even have them in your party though for that fight.
No, are you kidding me? You need Death Fodder, my dude. If I need to kill a Pokemon.
Okay.
What do you mean not have him on the team? What does he start with?
Mareep is evolving.
What does he start with?
I don't know.
You fought him already.
It was like a day ago. It was like a week ago. I don't
It
remember.
was a week ago. Bro, come on. You've hit this. You've done
I was about
nothing
to go to bed,
since.
but then I found I have done things since, okay?
No, I mean in the game.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like, you just found Mareep. Like, that's as far as you've gotten.
Yeah, I was doing that for like an hour and a half
What
post,
does he start?
like,
And
gym,
that makes you forget the last
post
badge.
elder.
Last badge. Last battle.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah.
I don't
Well, it
like
wasn't my
you.
last battle because I went into the gym and lost.
Oh yeah, you got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, I like how you forgot that, you know? Um, but yeah, it uses like the roughness and the um what do we use? I have the code. I could actually just check what I call it.
I forgot how
Oh, do we just call it
absolutely
metallic?
like bio waste thing look. Biohazard, not bio waste.
Oh, yeah, we just call it metallic. But we have roughness and metallic, and we use those to determine. Well, metallic refers to more of its like reflectivity, like how shiny it is, and then roughness refers to like how the light will scatter. Um, So that's where like the reflectance comes from, and then the distribution is the fact that it takes into account a hemisphere around a point. Um,
Alright, good night, Aqua. You're stopping by.
Good night, Aqua.
My man's
Have
got
a
a
good one.
chingling.
Br- Mm-mm-mm-mm. Then function is obviously you pass those parameters in and then you get a result. Currently, mine doesn't work.
I see.
Indeed. So I will be working on that after the stream. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, maybe not right after the stream.
Bro, the battle was a joke.
No, lucky you.
I mashed the A button. Chip, I mashed the A button.
Oh my god. Why did you mash the A button?
Because you said good for you.
That doesn't...
Because you spoke, I was focused on what you were saying.
That's
Rather
not on
than...
me. That's on you. I don't know what you're trying to
I
blame me
didn't
for.
say
I
it was on you!
don't know what you're talking about.
Yay,
Yeah,
a
that
water stone!
sucks. You got a water stone? Oh no.
That's what happens if you
Here come the
spam.
memes.
No, wait, I'm not gonna evolve it.
Oh. Hopefully you get something that needs a water stone.
Yeah, it's a high chance of getting like a shelter in one place and a Staryu in another, and they both require water stone. So where can I find a Serenade orb? Is it a Serenade orb or was it just a Dusk Stone? Or Moonstone?
I don't know.
Oh, you're so freaking
I don't
useless.
know. I'm useless because I don't know information you don't know. Wow.
You had the item!
By all definitions, you're useless too.
I
Bruh.
literally didn't have the item. You evolved your Eevee.
Yeah. Into I don't even remember its name. Umbreon.
Yes, that's the one I'm trying to evolve it into.
I think I used the Dusk Stone. I have beaten the gym. Professor Elm. He wants me to carry that egg. Time to go grab that egg. Bruh. You there? Yeah. Bruh, I have to run all the way back home. Bruh. Did something happen?
No, I'm looking at.
Okie dokie. Save. Oh, wow. Okay, so you don't need to go all the way back. My bad. You just go to the Pokemart. Bruh. I ran back home for no reason.
You never need to go back home. He literally tells you I have a dude at the Pokemart.
I was not reading it. I just pressed through it. I'm totally willing to accept the like the fault. guess I just clicked through it, but yeah,
You good?
I'm good. Kakuna. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. There we go. There's the Pokemon save. Yes, I will take care of the egg. Oh, wait. My party is full. Oops. Who am I going to put away? Probably Cheese Ball. Still reading stuff?
Yep. You did not use a Dusk Stone.
Oh, what did I use?
You used an Abate Orb.
Okay.
You heckin' onion! Okay, bro, please. So my Eevee is gonna be an Eevee for a very long time. Yay!
bee hatched from the egg. Sorry, Togepi. You're not shiny.
But it's a fairy type.
I'm resetting.
You
Nah,
can't.
I'm joking.
That's not how it works.
Well, I saved it. I'm
Before
looking at...
you got the egg?
Yes. Yes, I did. What's Togepi's shiny look like?
What?
That's gonna make my mind up. Oh, it's literally the same thing. Okay, what about Togekiss is shiny?
Also, but.
It's literally like just a... It looks like it's just flying in the like sunrise
Well, the
instead
whole
of
point is that
just...
it's eggshell color.
Okay, all right, Togepi, what's your name gonna be? Your name is gonna be Baby. B
So I
B
somehow
U
have
B
to sweep the
B
flying gym with just my Quilava.
B. Oh, that sounds like it's gonna
Because
be
I don't
rough.
have a rock type or electric type.
Oof,
I have a
that's
bunch of
mega.
normal types.
That's mega rough.
I have a bunch of poison types. I have a grass type and a bug type. Those are good against flying, right?
Yeah, can't really help with that one, Chief.
It's fine. Tina's leveling up. Oh, there's a Wingle. Did the gym leader have a Wingle?
Did the what?
Did the gym leader have a Wingle?
Yes.
Oh, what? Why does he have a Wingle? Well, then I can't just sweep with Tina. He has a Wingle. Because I just fought a gym trainer who had a Wingle. I was hoping the gym leader wouldn't have. If I could go fishing and catch a Remoraid.
I. Okay. Hopefully you do not catch a Magikarp.
Well, what's my alternative? I don't have any electric types.
I'm just saying, like, I'm wishing you luck. That's all it is.
I know,
Jeez.
but you started saying I wouldn't.
Okay, I...
Ah, no, there is Magikarp here. No, 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 no. I'll have to risk it.
Mm-hmm. I wish you luck, like I said before.
I don't wanna get swept, you know?
No, I get it, I get it. I'm just wishing you luck.
No,
Jeez.
no, I know. I'm commentating. I'm commentating. I got
You're
excited
commentating so you can...
because my first 3 encounters were not Magikarp.
Hmm.
Like I found a Dratini before I found a Magikarp.
Bruh, what?
By the way, there's a Dratini here in case you want to shiny hunt them.
Are you in the ruins? Or
Yeah,
where?
the water.
In the water? Okay.
And it's not that uncommon, at least for me.
At least for you.
Magikarp, please, no.
Uh, be careful. Parasol Lady has a Drifloon with Aftermath.
Yeah, just don't hit it with a physical. I have Ember. I have a
Well, that's
Quilava.
what I did.
Well, it's not even don't hit it with a physical move. It's don't hit it with a contact move.
Hmm.
Why'd I get nothing but normal types, bro? And they all have bad natures. Literally none of them has a good nature.
Dratini right away.
Yeah, see? Remember, catch it first.
Bergara. Well, I encountered it immediately, so like.
Yeah, it's not bad odds. So I'm really hoping to get Remoraid. Because Remoraid, I think it's like Shockwave or something, like instantly.
Oh, am I not gonna be able to switch because of rap?
Yeah, you can't switch. Dratini would be obviously epic because I think at level, what is it? I think it's level 15? It gets Dragon Rage.
Dang.
Ah, fishing. My first shiny hunting method.
Dratini was caught. I shall name you
Noodle.
the baby.
What the? Insert the let's go.
Let's go. Also, I've caught a lot of female Pokemon.
Funny.
I don't know.
I mean, most
I just thought
Pokemon
the
are
odds were lower.
50-50.
Really, I thought most Pokemon were 87, 20, and not 87, 75, 25.
I don't think so. I think most of them are 50-50. But, like, starters are always 87.5, 12.5.
That must be why I think that.
Yeah, like, it's much more common to have a male starter. I wonder why. Dratini, if you were shiny, that'd be real epic.
Because only a male Pokemon would be stupid enough to go with a kid on an adventure cross country.
Damn, bro. Dratini, I'm finding so many of you. I mean, it's not
Oh,
the
now I'm
worst thing
finding
in
all
the
the
world if I
Magikarp.
get a Magikarp. It's
It's just a
bad for
little
now.
redundant.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Gyarados is not at all a bad Pokemon. But yeah, it just makes it so that I could have a little less variety. Because all these water areas have pretty decent. Like here, I can get a Remoraid, which Octillery is pure water, but it has really extremely good move coverage. Dratini is a heckin' dragon flying type. In the water right by home, which still counts as New Barktown, you can get Tentacool and Shelder.
Ooh. Oh, so the
Now,
Pokemon I can remember from Faulkner, just before I forget,
mhm.
is Wingull, Swablu, Murkrow,
Swablu has a power herb and it has solar beam.
yeah, and Pidgeotto.
They also
So
have a
those are the ones I
Doduo
remember. Oh, Doduo,
and
yeah,
a
he
Chatot.
opens with a Doduo. And a Chatot, yeah.
That's all 6.
Yeah.
Man, if only I had an electric type or a rock type.
Pidgeotto likes using Aerial Ace. Chatot likes using, crap. I don't remember the name of the move.
Chatter.
I think so, yeah.
That's Chatot's signature. I would hope so. I mean, if I just get my Tina high enough level.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try this first. Chip, fun trivia question. What Pokemon was the first flying electric type?
I'm inclined to say Zapdos, but I have a feeling that just ends up being electric for some reason.
A
But
great
I
guess.
don't have a better answer. So, Zapdos?
What makes you think Zapdos is just an electric type?
I don't know.
It's a
Just
bird.
yeah, but like I don't trust them to actually put proper typing. Look at Gyarados and a range of other
It,
Pokemon.
it makes sense that Gyarados is a flying type.
No, but that he's not dragon.
Dude, they can only have two typings.
I think it makes more sense that he would be a dragon over flying.
Probably not if you could get a really strong dragon type at level 20.
Also, the fact that he can't fly, excuse me, I don't
Mantine can't
trust
fly
someone
either.
who
Mantine.
Mantine. Yeah, but Mantine's meant to swim in the ocean.
Yeah, but it's also a flying type.
Well, that's just wrong, bruh.
Remoraid can learn flamethrower. And
Yeah,
Thunderbolt. And Psybeam and Signal Beam.
I still have a problem
And
with
Ice
that. I
Beam.
agree. Yes.
Why do you agree with that, but not with the fact that Gyarados is water flying?
No, like I agree that that doesn't make sense either. Literally all of like a majority of Remoraid's moveset would kill itself in the water.
No. It would
Okay,
obviously shoot
Ice
it out
Beam
of the water, you
freeze.
silly. Ice Beam? Okay, have you thrown ice into the water? It does not freeze the water. It lowers the temperature of, like, the immediate water by, like, 2 degrees, and then the ice immediately melts.
Yeah, but we're also trying to assume the power level because if like
Yes, we have
if the
seen
amount of
episodes of
ice,
the Pokemon series
I have not.
where a water gym Pokemon uses an ice move and it'll freeze like the water right on top of it, but that's as far as it goes. It doesn't go any farther than that little area. Okay, if Zapdos is the first electric flying type, then who is the first fire flying type?
Ultra?
Ha, you idiot, it's
I
Charizard!
oh yeah, Charizard. I
Get
couldn't.
destroyed.
I don't know. I just couldn't think of one. You said get destroyed like I'm like heartbroken over this. Oh, I'm devastated. I got it
No, I'm
wrong.
just glad that my thing worked.
Yeah, I will agree though that the fact that like I thought of Zapdos first made me immediately go to Moltres rather than like any chance of me going for like Charizard thought wise.
Charizard's the only other one, so.
Mm.
From Gen 1, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want people being like, but Talonflame! But Oricorio Flamenco!
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm finding more Dratini than I am Magikarp. I will take this as a good omen. Again, I won't complain with a shiny Remoraid. It's so cute. I love Remoraid. It's my favorite fish Pokemon.
I shall be taking a restroom break.
Okay, please don't give me. I mean, again, it'd be fine, but getting this Magikarp to level 20 at this point in the game would be very annoying. I'd rather not have to do that. But if we get a Magikarp here, then at least we can fish everywhere else that has Magikarp in it and guarantee Pokemon that we don't already. So, like, right next to New Barktown, we could get shelter. And I have a water stone to evolve that, so I can have an ice type. And it'll destroy all the boards. Head on over to the distortion area. Just that we're there when it starts. There we go. We chillin'. Really hope I get Dratini or Remoraid. 2 against 1, although Magikarp is the most common, supposedly. Or it might just be like a 40%, so it is more common than the other two, but it's technically more likely to get one of the other two, perhaps. Or it might be a 60 and then 20-20, I don't know. 60-30-10, perhaps. But I find Dratini quite often, so I don't know. I was trying to see if Bulbasaur was, like, quick enough so that I could run away from Pokemon. That way I could just immediately Sleep Powder any shiny that I find, but no, that's not the case. We'll have to switch in. Absorption's gonna start. And I don't remember where the third one spawns here. It's not up here. Put lava there. Oh, there we go. Oh no, the Syndical Legends Arceus fell asleep. Such a sleepy little dude. Come on, give me a shiny Dratini. I'm such a good fisherman. Come on, I'm finding so many of them. It'd be so good if I got a little pink Dratini. Eyes are starting to burn. I need to like blink more often. Look at how often my key bottle is blinking. Gotta remind myself to blink. Also my ring light, I have it on too bright currently. I forgot to whenever I turn my computer not turn the computer off, but if I ever like unplug it, um or like flip the switch on the back to turn everything off, not just shut it off from like the computer. It resets my ring light like settings, like what color I have it on, and then the brightness and all that. So I always forget what brightness I'm. So like during the day it's not a big deal because it's bright outside as well, so I don't feel it as much. But at night like this, where or now that it's getting like dark out earlier, I feel it a little more. So I'll have to mess with that in a little bit once the stream's over. Ah, sleepy. I had a big lunch, so I'm sleepy now. I don't know what to do. Well, I do know what to do. Keep streaming. Once I'm done streaming, dinner, wind down for the night.
I have returned.
You scared me.
Boo.
Ah. You returned at a good time. I started getting sleepy.
Ah, I see. I always have good timing, you know? Totally never bad timing. Um,
Side note, Chad, every single time we start the stream late, it's because of him.
Side note, chat, don't listen to her on that one.
I have yet to find my shiny in the.
Oh, that might be what's going on.
What's going on?
No, I guess that wasn't the issue. Oh, that did fix it. If I have Steam open for some reason, it merges the Y button on my controller with page down,
What?
which happens to also be the hotkey for switching the screens.
Oh, good job.
So somehow it's able so so the game detects input and also modifies the screen.
Jesus.
I was like, man, why am I busy? Every time I fish, why do I have to do this? Have you gotten the Dratini?
No, I just said 2 minutes ago I have yet to get my water Pokemon.
I wasn't. I don't know if I heard that because I don't know if I was here for that.
You were here for that. I said it specifically to you.
Don't know about that.
Rewind the stream.
I'm not rewinding the stream. I like the uncertainty. Loser.
Well, guess what, loser? I'm gonna have a pink.
Well, guess what, loser? I'm gonna have a purple Dratini and you're not.
Fine. Pink one's better. And then I'm gonna have a Dragonair and teach it fly. Did you appreciate that I taught you about that?
What?
That Dragonair can fly if you teach it how to fly.
Oh, from the show?
Mm-hmm.
Lord have mercy. I can't believe that that's how it flies.
Well, how else would it fly? It's got wings on its head. Literally, how else would it fly? So it's cool because it's like it's almost like metamorphosis. I mean, that's I guess Pokemon evolution as a whole, right? But like because Dratini's little I guess little ear looking things, they look like mini fins. They have little spines on them, like a spiky fish fin. But then Dragonairs look like little wings that goes to the sky.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's cute. And I think it's so funny how it could just extend the hell out of them to turn them into like actual wings.
That's so derpy.
It's so cute. Not as derpy as Dragonite, bro. Not as derpy as just
Why?
Dragonite as a whole.
Why?
Dragonite's derpy.
Oh, well, yeah.
They made a super epic like Charizard dragon Pokemon, but then they also made Dragon Tails the Dragonite.
Yeah. I really
And it
feel
will
like
never make sense how Dragonair evolves into that.
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say like honestly with Dragonair, it should have turned out looking more like Rayquaza in terms of body shape, and I think that would have been cool.
Yes, a Haku looking Dragonite would have been really epic.
That would.
Because Gyarados is like the big bulky kind. Rayquaza looks too much like a Sneck. But like a Haku one makes sense. Or so.
Like
Well, Haku because
Gyarados is like
Haku
Giga
has
Chad
scales and
Shenron.
also hair. I mean, Dragonair doesn't have hair, but it has feathers, so just replace the hair with feathers and then boom, perfect.
Hmm.
And maybe just give it 2 limbs instead of 4. I guess that'd be like Rayquaza. You know, a lot of people forget that Rayquaza only has arms. It doesn't have feet. A lot of people
Interesting.
who draw Rayquaza from memory give it little tiny arms and also little tiny feet.
Yeah, I would not give it feet. I don't know if I would even give it arms to be honest. But yeah.
It's just a worm. Instead of the Mexican legless lizard, the worm. Dude, I'm seeing so many Dratini. Please give me shiny Dratini. I'm gonna miss a catch, and that's gonna be the Dratini that was shiny, and I missed it. I'm also doing the fishing sped up. Do you have your Dratini yet?
I caught a normal Dratini, but
Yeah.
waiting for a shiny one.
What if you get a shiny and not Dratini?
Then I'm done here either way.
Okay.
If it's Magikarp, I'm gonna be upset though.
Why? Oh, because you're just gonna get the Gyarados later.
Yeah, like, yeah.
What I'm thinking is that even if I get the Magikarp, that at least then I could go like at least like back home to fish and hopefully get a shelter or like a Chinchou.
Hmm.
I don't know if I get a Chinchou there. I think you can. I know that there's one of these areas where you can get a Chinchou, so I think it's there. I think you get shelter and Chinchou there. maybe Tentacool, but maybe they changed that to like some. Uh, but yeah.
Maybe.
So either one, Shelder or Chinchou would be super helpful because I have a Water Stone, so I could evolve the Shelder into a Cloyster and then destroy all of these good flying types with hopefully Icicle Spear. I don't know when it gets
Icicle
that though.
Spear.
But yeah, that's the one that hits 2 to 5 times, and of course it's gonna have multi-link, so it's gonna hit 5 times every time. And even if it doesn't have Icicle Spear by that point, I'll teach it just Ice Shard, Ice type Quick Attack, have it destroy everyone. I'm so
Hmm.
excited for the new Pokemon game.
Oh yeah, they're coming out like
Also,
literally in a couple days.
in 10 days, not a couple.
Round and back.
But the Sonic game came out today.
Oh boy.
Guess who already beat it?
You? That's a little ridiculous. What's your opinion on it?
Amazing!
I would think you, I'm surprised you haven't been ranting to me about it
We
this whole
haven't
play
talked!
session.
Well, because I don't want to spoil stuff.
Well, yeah. I if you think do you think it's that good? Because if it is, I might actually get it.
I think it is very. Well, you enjoyed Sonic Colors, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I
I
believe it is better
liked
than Sonic Colors.
okay. I mean, I personally liked Sonic uh I can never remember the name.
The
Adventure
werewolf
Rush,
one.
I think.
Okay, you're talking about one of those, like, side Sonic games. You like that more than Sonic Colors?
Yeah. Because I liked like the boss fights and I liked
I don't
the
know what
like
you're talking about.
traveling
I never
between
played that
islands.
game. It sounds like a
Yeah,
game you'd play on the DS.
it was.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't play Sonic DS games. I play
Sonic Colors
console
being a
games.
Sonic DS games.
I played it on the Wii.
Oh, you're cool. Jeez. Look at you flexing.
Well, not really. All the Sonic games on the Wii were lower quality than yeah, PlayStation and Xbox ones. Because the Wii literally couldn't handle anything above what is it, 480p. So it was
I don't
720
know.
on the Xbox and PlayStation, but it was still 480 on the Wii. And to like stick to it being different enough, Nintendo was like, oh, it has to have like, because we have Wiimotes, so it has to have Wii motion controls. So like games like Sonic Unleashed, if you play with the Wiimote, are hell. But you just plug in a GameCube controller and it's a lot better. Thing was though, I didn't understand how to do that. I thought that I could just plug in the controller and it would detect the controller, you know? But no, it's you have to go to like the main menu and be like, "Oh, I want the GameCube controller." And then you plug it in and it works. Which makes sense, you know, picking the controller that you're using, that's fine. It's just that since I was so used to playing GameCube games on the Wii or like Smash on the Wii, Smash Brawl, you didn't have to say, "Oh, I want to play with the GameCube controller." It would just detect it. But yeah. But yeah, Sonic Unleashed with the GameCube controller, epic. It's probably the same as uh, PlayStation and Xbox in that sense. But the moves are different, the animations are different. It's so much better on the PlayStation and Xbox. But yeah, huge fan of Sonic. You there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. Yeah,
Sorry
I'm
about the
there
feedback.
instead of I'm here.
I'm here, there, everywhere. Don't tell me you're looking around your room.
Why would I do such a stupid thing?
What?
looking around my room.
I
Why would
just
I
had
do
a,
that?
I just had the feeling like you were looking up and around, like just exaggeratedly.
No, I almost did. But if you look back, I'm like, you can't tell because my V-Road model. But no, she would actually have looked around as well. I did not look around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I'm surprised you didn't make a joke about it though. Like everywhere, I don't see you.
Because I don't want to, look, man, people don't understand friendship. They get weird. So
You make,
I'm insecure about making comments like that, even though we're buds.
bruh,
You know?
bruh. That's all I'm saying.
It's like
Bruh.
that Purple Cliff video where he was cooking with Aviva Sophia that I showed you. And there was the part where he was giving her some of the cake batter they made on the whisk for her to taste. And like they blurred out the part where she was tasting it literally because some of the freaking viewers are so down bad that they would like be gross. Do you see what I mean? It's ugh. A little over half an hour left. I hope to get a shiny here before then, but I mean it's not a big deal. It's just I find it silly that like it will have been 3 streams by now and I haven't even fought the gym yet.
Yeah.
But then again, it's a shiny Loch Nuzlocke. The chunk of it is the actual shiny hunting part. That's why it's so much more painful when you lose a Pokemon because you spent hours looking for it.
Mm-hmm.
The distortion has started. It is now 7.
It is now 7.
I like pointing out what time it is because the game gets darker. Ah, no shiny special Pokemon. Oh else. Dude, when Eevee and Snorlax spawn, it's so weird because Snorlax is so big and it looks like it's gonna smush the Eevee. Don't smush the Eevee. Oh, come on. An Alpha Umbreon spawn and the red eyes got me excited.
Bruh.
Yeah. Have you decided on your starter yet for Scarlet and Violet?
I still want to wait for the evolutions.
Oh my god, they're literally not going to show them. The game's coming out in 10 days.
Yeah, but I know by the time I play it, or like even start playing, people will already have fully evolved them.
So that
I've
means
got
you're
my
not going to
Dratini,
play
I'm
the
gonna
game
move
when it
on.
comes out.
Well, no, like literally the day of, people are gonna make articles and post it, like within 2 hours.
People will not have
You know
fully
that's
evolved
true.
starters within 2 hours.
Yes, there will be people.
No, there will not.
Okay, well maybe there will be miners, data miners.
I mean, there have been, but they don't find that much stuff.
Well, I mean, they're gonna have all the data files, so I don't know.
Just pick the grass one.
Bruh, bruh. Sprigatito. Oh, what are people calling it? People have a name for it now, like a joking name.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Come on, though. I'm getting the fire one. My sibling gets the water one. You get the grass one.
Nah, I want to see the finals.
That's so stupid.
Okay, well, cool. That's what I want to do. So I'm gonna do it.
But that means it's
What does it
dumb.
mean?
Means we're not gonna like start the game together and have fun from the beginning together, enjoying the multiplayer fun stuff. Because you're still
Okay,
gonna
wait.
be
So
like, they haven't
it comes out
released
the
the
18th?
evolutions.
Yeah, well, when does it come out? Like midnight?
Ah, I found a shiny Magikarp.
Bruh.
It knows Bubble.
It knows Bubble.
Premier Ball. I caught it. Magikarp is the fish Pokemon. Did you know that? Only name. Fish. Well, I caught fish. I had a pretty good chance of getting a Dratini or Remoraid there, but I got fish. I do not want to fight the gym. What do I think I'm doing? Well, now I could fish in New Bark Town and hopefully get a shelter or a Chinchou. Well, I mean, I kind of have to. And I could also fish in Cherry Grove. There's water there too. Whenever I talk, you don't really respond and it works.
I mean, is it not normal behavior for me?
It's not a whether or not it's normal for you thing. It's just like sometimes you do it and sometimes you don't. It's kind of almost 50-50 on whether or not you'll actually respond to just normal like comments that maybe aren't supposed to be like, inciting a reaction. Well, I don't know. Get concerned. I can't see your face, so I can't tell if you're there or not.
All right. Progressing the story. Do I have to go into the cave?
You have to go into Union Cave, not Dark Cave.
Oh, Rock Smash. Well, just so happens I have a Pokemon who can learn Rock Smash.
You don't need Rock Smash.
Look. Why not?
Because you don't need it. You literally don't need it until you, like, go get Mewtwo, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not a required one. It's nice because you get access to like some items and stuff, but like you don't need it.
Where the heck's Union Cave then?
Go south of Violet City, where the Umbrella Lady is.
Oh, that's where it is. Okay. I got it. I got it. Thank you for the information.
Mr. Soul Silver's best game.
Okay, you're judging me for not having played a game in years, and I find that extremely
No, I'm
rude
not judging
and
you for not
hurtful.
having played it. I'm judging you for not remembering the general. You were even like, oh, there's an Umbrella Lady down here after the first gym that you can go to. She's pretty spooky. She has a drip bloom with aftermath. Like, there's more route down there. You never went?
I backed off and I forgot why I did. So like I was like, oh, it must have just I don't know.
There must have been a dead end there. I didn't know.
Yeah, totally. Me who's using Umbreon with Bite just to defeat all the fishermen,
I mean, it works.
knowing fully well I
Don't
have
you have a Bulbasaur?
a Bulbasaur, yeah.
God. You gotta get him Razor Leaf, my dude, instead of just
Oh
Vine
no,
Whip.
it has Razor Leaf now.
Oh, well, what the heck?
It's not a Bulbasaur, it's an
It's an
Ivysaur.
Ivysaur.
Yeah. Let me see.
So I
Neep is
was
level
right. You do get Shelter and
19.
Chinchou here, so
It's level
either one of these
20.
would be great.
Hmm.
I've been sitting for a while.
Y'all been sitting for a while.
So I've
I see.
been doing a lot of studying. I have an exam on
Yeah.
Thursday.
Uh, indeed.
Which is also very concerning because of the storm.
You're giving away a little too much information on your location.
No, I'm not. Because when
Yes,
the
you are.
hurricane was happening, I also was like, hey, no stream because the hurricane. Like, it's fine. That's not too
I don't know
much
what you're talking.
information.
Cotton spore. Um,
Also, what does that matter to you?
I'm, I don't. Paralysis from Thunderwave, Thundershock, Charge. Hmm.
Get rid of charge.
Yeah, especially considering it's cotton spore.
Oh,
Ah, dang it. What? What?
dang it.
Because I was literally at a great ball and forgot that I was like, oh, I've grabbed it. I can leave now. And I was like, wait, I got into a fight before I was able to grab it. Wrong order of events. Camper Roland. Let's mess him up. What? Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Dun, 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 ba-dum. It's Diglett.
Diglett.
Magnitude 9? What the hell?
Yeah, they get magnitude.
My man just popped off Magnitude 9 though. That was my problem.
Did you die?
No, I lived, but what the
Oh,
heck?
you're not doing a Nuzlocke. It doesn't matter anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean,
My
I'll just
man
be a
is a
little
little.
upset.
My man's a little weenie. Just kidding.
Oh, my Pokemon died. I'm not allowed to feel bad about it. Look at you gatekeeping emotions.
I heard gatekeeping instead of gatekeeping.
Gatekeeping emotions. Interesting concept. Let me get
Just
back to you on
constant
that after I've done
happiness.
research. Well, I mean, if it's gatekeeping and it's like
Oh, it's preventing.
happiness, it's just you're
No,
never allowed to feel happiness.
no, because that would be gatekeeping happiness.
I mean, hmm. Maybe it's like instead of like
No, it would be
gatekeeping,
maintaining
it's like
happiness because
you just
housekeeping is
own
maintaining the
happiness.
house. Yeah, maintaining happiness.
For what the heck? You can buy a Slowpoke tail
For a
For a
million.
million.
I hope you know that's in the normal game.
Oh, I know. I'm just like remembering
Then,
it. I
my
can still
man.
have an honest reaction. Wow.
No.
I'm not allowed to have an honest reaction anymore.
Well, definitely not because it doesn't seem honest at all when you then say, "Oh no, I already knew there."
No, like I remember it being in the original. That's not why I'm surprised.
Jinjo! Jinjo! What if I start pronouncing everything in Spanish? And by
I'm gonna start
everything,
pronouncing everything improperly.
I mean in like Pokemon.
Beware what actions you take, for I shall repay them with something more.
Dude, I'm just.
With something
Why do you
more.
think it's auto? Like, I'm not gonna do it to bother you.
No, I
Jeez.
know. I'm joking around.
No, I don't find it. I
Bruh.
want a cookie.
Staravia, get memed on. Nidorino, get memed on. Oh, well, maybe not that. Attacks. Wait. Uh-oh, it's using focus energy.
Oh no, it has higher crit chance. I hope its poison, sting, and double kick don't murder you.
Eh, I destroyed it. Me
Well,
who's
yeah, I
just
mean,
using a
poison
grass
sting is
type for
power
every single
15.
Me who's using a grass type against an electric type against frigging
Yeah, grass is not weak to
uh,
electric, so that makes
flying type against
poison type.
poison.
But you're neutral to poison because you're grass poison.
Yes. Oh, why do I keep using?
If I get
Oh, dang
another
it.
shiny Magikarp here, should I catch it or not?
I don't know.
As I said, Duke's
That's on
cool.
you.
But
Yeah, I
that's
don't
my
know.
choice. I'll see how long it takes me to find a shiny. And if I like do like 400 encounters and then find a shiny Magikarp again, I might just take it. Move on.
Union Cave. Yon. Onion.
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 After a while of streaming, I don't know if it's because it gets darker or what, but my V-word model's eyebrows keep going lower and lower.
Hmm.
To where
Maybe
like
it's
it
just you
always looks
actually
like I
falling
have
asleep.
my eyebrows furrowed. But I definitely don't.
Furrowed.
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 No.
It's furrowed.
No. It's like burrowed. O-W-E-D.
Furrowed.
Burrowed.
Furrowed.
No.
Furrowed.
Like burrowed.
Borrow because it's B.
No, no, no.
You're
Borrowed,
referring to
like
burrow.
underground. Burrow.
Yeah, it's called burrow.
No, it's burrow.
No, it's burrow.
No, that's a donkey, you idiot. That's burro.
It's get out of here. No. Let's see.
No,
Burrow. I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. No, no, no. Don't worry.
burrow.
Let's see how it's pronounced. Oh, well, I have it muted. Oh, wait, it's playing through the stream and I can't hear it. That's funny. 1 second.
Just
Burrow.
like put
Yeah,
it on your phone.
I was right.
Burrow.
Burrow. Burrow.
Burrow.
Furrow.
Burrow.
Furrow.
Burrow.
Furrow. It literally it's pronounced F and then it has an upside down E and then R. Fur.
I don't know what those sound like. I never understood those because they're not taught to you at all. So I think it's stupid that people use those to pronounce words when they're not even taught in school or anything.
Well, I mean, phoneticists. That's a word I came up with. Might actually exist, but I don't know. But people who study phonetics probably
Oh no,
understand them
yeah,
very
I'm
well.
sure. I'm sure they understand. But like, I always found it funny that it's like underneath words, as
Oh,
if
like it's
everybody
always
knows
shown
what all
anyways.
their yeah, like everybody knows. Like I get it. Two e's together make the e sound. Two o's together make the oo sound. But like sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's like the I don't remember the name of the letter, but the AE smushed together that appears sometimes. Upside down E appears sometimes. Things with letters
Mm,
with two dots over them appear. No one was taught how to read these in just like school for Google Translate to be like, oh hey, here it is. This is
yeah.
how you pronounce it. So dumb. And then like it'll tell you how to pronounce it, and then everybody around you doesn't pronounce it like that. Like for some reason everybody says
You who still
meditite instead
pronounces
of
furrow
meditity. I
wrong.
don't understand.
Well, you're literally. I'm telling you how it's pronounced, and you're still mispronouncing it.
It's
So
difficult for me. It doesn't make sense.
furrow, Fur, furrow,
But fur is FIR. That's a tree.
FUR for fur, like a fur coat.
Oh, that kind of fur.
Yes.
Fur.
Yeah, furrow.
Furrow. It's hard.
Do you suffer from the intrusive R?
No, I ain't no Brit.
Well, it's not only British, I believe.
I don't know. The video we saw
Okay, it's
together
mainly British.
exclusively
Yeah,
talked
it's
about
mainly
British people.
British, if I'm being
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
honest.
It's just
Wismer,
making up stuff.
get bit.
Wismer.
More like Bitsmer. Ha. Oh, what the hell? Me? Why didn't I see the level up indicators? Dang it. Meant to be giving that to someone else. Way too high level now. We're not way too high level. It's just I want to level up other people.
Confirmed Chipole's
Bow wow
Pokemon are
wow
people.
yibby yo yibby yay. Bow wow wow yibby yo yibby yay. What are you talking? Why are you talking trash about me? What?
Let's say Osaka.
You're always talking trash about me.
I don't think so.
What are you saying? You don't think so, but you are. Even without realizing it, you are. You know what? Yeah, because you are.
No, I mean clearly not if I don't realize it.
Yeah. If you don't realize it, oh well. Just means you are.
Angel.
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 Chin Chao.
Chincho. It's
Chin
technically
Chao.
Chincho instead of Chinchou, like Echo.
An awakening. And I'm out of Union Cave. It's pouring.
No, it's just raining.
Excuse me. It's pouring. Pant. I finally got through the cave.
Yeah, my man's out there dying.
Me who's fighting. Okay, I actually probably should not do that. Totally wasn't just gonna be
Are
stubborn
you
and get
fighting a
my
Rhyhorn with your Quilava?
no Geodude, but regardless, the same type matchup.
Just that you can find Rhyhorn on that route.
Hmm. Oh, okay.
Case,
I'm gonna get one then.
yeah, I was gonna say, in case you want a Rhyperior. Instead
Yeah,
of
I'm gonna grab one instead of a Geodude. I mean, I've already tossed. I'm not keeping Geodude. I just got it because it was shiny. You know. Bow wow
the
wow
distortion
GBA.
has begun.
Bow wow wow GBA. Bow wow wow GBA. Azalea Town.
Not shiny.
I got a
Not
heal.
shiny. Be what if that
Oh, there's another quiz here, I believe. I shall take that quiz. Well, let me save
means you got a
beforehand.
shiny hunt.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can save
Um,
after you answer the questions. Just don't pick anybody.
I'm saving prior to the quiz just in case, and then yeah, I'll do that too.
In case you guffles it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there is a likelihood that I do.
Yeah, you
All
don't
right,
want to guffle it.
quiz.
I love that your Pokemon who's like following you can notice that there's a Pokemon on the hook. I always thought that was cute.
Mm, mm. All right, save. This is where I get Mudkip.
Oh yeah, Mudkip next.
Mudkip. Yes. Sorry, Trico and Torchic. Well, Torchic I'm not sorry about. Trico I am.
But speed boost. So good.
What? No, I'm sorry I'm not getting it. Oh, you're talking about Torchic. Like I said, I don't like Torchic. What? Did I say that out loud? Ah, crap. Well, thank God my party's full. I picked Trico.
Why don't you get punished for mashing A? Make sure to
Alright,
dump
let me
out your
see.
whole
How is the...
party.
Yeah. Well, not the whole party, obviously. But yeah.
Yes, everything you can dump will still be considered a Pokemon trainer.
I mean, you have Pokemon in your box, so you're still considered one. I think that's only fair.
Trainers have to have Pokemon on them at all times because trainers are subject to looking at other trainers in the eye and being attacked.
Yeah.
Drifblim,
Alrighty,
I
we
don't appreciate
begin
this.
the shiny hunt. He's not shiny, but he's cute. Dang it. I clicked Trico.
What if the Trico's shiny?
Oh, well, I'm not going to find out because I immediately reset.
Oh.
Not shiny. Good perseverance, though. He's got the right attitude, you know?
You're not even questioning the sounds I'm making at this point. What's happened?
I thought you were just making the noise. I'm used to it.
What do you mean?
You make noises.
Yes, but
Surprise,
I don't sound like
surprise.
that. The stream doesn't know I make noises.
Stream does know you make noises. I don't think
Stream
you
does
realize
not
it.
know. You don't watch my streams.
I watch your streams.
You do
Once in a
not.
blue moon. And once in a blue moon, you make noises.
You have not seen the last 20. Goes quiet. Hangs head in shame. I've always been scared in the distortions that like a Pokemon will spawn um just as the distortion ends. Like you hear the sparkle, but the Pokemon despawns immediately after. And that scares me.
Hmm.
5 more minutes. I recently saw that a YouTuber I follow, not specify who, broke
Okay.
up with their partner for the second time that like the viewers know of, that like they publicized. Um, and they were like, "Hey, it's mutual. We just realized that like we're more compatible friends, and we hope that you will respect the both of us." Um, and it was like obvious because they like uh one of them was gonna like move to a different state and live alone for the first time and like talking about it. So they both came out with like, "Oh hey, we're not together anymore." And for the most part, people are like, "Oh no, yeah, sometimes you figure that stuff out. It's good that you guys can still be good friends, and that's it. We'll continue supporting the both of you, or whichever one you actually, whichever one you follow as a creator." But then there's the people that are like, "Oh my god, you guys have already broken up once, and you thought it was gonna work the second time." It's like, bro, that's so rude. And then other people still were like, "You guys are just gonna be doing this forever. Like, why should I care? You're just doing this for clout at this point." And they're
Why
creators
do
that
I care?
like,
I'm gonna comment on your platform anyways,
yeah,
though.
exactly, exactly. Why do I care? I'm just gonna leave this comment here for other people to see, not for any particular reason other than that. Um, and I'm just here like, man, it must suck to like have your relationship or like, personal life stuff uh public for stuff like that because when people break up, it already gets tense. Like it's already, difficult between the two that broke up, right? Because even if it was mutual, things change, things get different, and you may not like all of it, whatever. But things change and it's fine. You grow from it, you learn from it, and you continue with your life. But because you have a fan base, and depending on how that fan base reacts, even a small chunk of it being super like rude affects you, and it's like an aspect that you wouldn't normally have to deal with if you just, didn't have your uh like relationships and stuff out there. But at the same time, it's I'm not gonna say it's hard to keep stuff private, right? But people want to share things, If people are happy, like for example, another YouTuber I know is having he and his wife are having their first child. Like that's a wonderful, wonderful moment. That's super cool. You want to share that with people. Uh, but then that's also happened to a lot of other people. And then down the line, either like they break up or like something happens, and then people start reacting like, "Oh my god, why'd you have to like rope us into all this?" Like, you clicked on the video. The video title,
Mhm.
the thumbnail literally says like, "Oh, it's a boy," and then it's like the next video title is, "Oh, we broke up," and it's like you're clicking on it. You choose whether or not to follow that stuff. But at the same
Yeah.
time, people can just be so mean. Like people should
I
not
mean,
be
yeah.
creators and people in general should not be punished for sharing parts of their lives that they feel like
For
sharing.
in general having a personal life.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Because like
Because
if you
people can
share it,
say
you
like,
get blamed. If
"Oh,
you don't share it, you get blamed.
exactly." Then they're like, "Oh my god, we don't know anything about this." It's so like that kind of like grosses me out too. Like there are like streamers, there's a lot of YouTubers, for example, that go so far as to like even use like voice modulators and stuff, so that there's no way that you could find them or recognize them anywhere. And people have found ways that sick people have found ways to recognize people who hide their faces and their voices and all their personal details, have found a way to identify them in public.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I know multiple of the ways to do so, and it's
No, no, yeah, like
relatively not
I
hard.
know
But
I
yeah,
know it's
going
like
out of
if
your
you
way to
have
do it
any knowledge of it, it's not difficult, right? There's ways of doing all kinds of stuff. But the thing about that
is
is
that you
that you're
choose to go
putting
do
a
that
certain
anyways.
amount of trust in the people who you're trying to entertain. You know?
Yeah,
It's
and it
like,
always
hey,
gets
just
ruined.
be not always, but it's like just be decent people. Very simple.
Well, okay,
Just
not the whole community, but I'm saying like there is always someone who ruins it.
I don't think so. But yeah, if you wait
Also,
long enough, there will be, or maybe not. Again, it always depends. Depends on the
yeah.
community, all that stuff. There are a
Also,
lot of people
so I've
that
had
like, hmm?
just real quick, I've had a furrow up on my screen for a while, like the dictionary page, and only now did I read like one of the examples they gave. And you know how we comment on me using essentially old English all the
It's
time?
not Old English, but yes,
Okay, but like obscure words.
sure.
The description they decided to give as an example was tracing a fingernail along a furrow in the corduroy of her housecoat.
What if that is old?
Corduroy.
It's not old.
Yes.
Oh,
Corduroy is not commonly used.
because housecoats are not common. Not because of the word.
Interesting.
Over time.
Oh, yes. All right. Well,
Thanks for
I will
watching.
do one more roll. But yes,
Oh,
thanks
then
for
I'm gonna
watching,
do one
Shin.
more rule.
Yeah, one more roll. All right, let's see. Let's see. No luck. All right.
That's just a stinky magic carp. Alright, thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you want to go follow Chipless, go ahead and follow Chipless. If you want to subscribe to me, go ahead and do so on my main channel. I've also got my VODs channel if you want to check out all the VODs from previous series that I've done. I have a bunch of playlists for everything, too. It's all nice and neat for people who want to, like, have it in the background. Go ahead and follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. Links for everything I just mentioned are in the description below. Chip, do you have anything to say?
Nope. Thank you everyone for watching, and it's been fun. See you all next week.
Bye bye. Thanks for being here, Chip.
Peace out.